Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Return of the Knicks podcast. Watch along. The Knicks take on the Los Angeles Lakers from Madison Square Garden. Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute everyone watching. Salute Maria. I see you. Hope your evening is wonderful. Let's get right to the rice and beans, like I like to call it. The New York Knicks host the Los Angeles Lakers. The Knicks come in at a record of 9-8, and the Lakers are at 500, 9-9. We have our old friend Carmelo Anthony in the building in the Lakers uniform for the first time here as the celebrities file in. McEnroe, Rod Manfred sitting behind courtside. So salute to everyone. This is going to be a darling matchup of two historic franchise. The Knicks, Lakers always gets up and going. You know the starting lineups are being presented. I have our starting lineups here. Let's go for the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. Here they are. You got Tucker, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, Avery Bradley, and DeAndre Jordan for the visiting Lakers. We all know LeBron James will not be playing tonight due to the suspension. The NBA surprisingly suspended him for that game, and he will not be participating in tonight's game tonight. Also, we'll give you the New York Knicks lineup. No Derrick Rose tonight. No Mitchell Robinson. And I think there's no Taj Gibson in either. So Knicks are playing a little underhanded, but I got the starting lineup for our New York Knicks. And you got Kemba Walker, followed by Evan Fournier, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and the man in the middle, Nolan Noel, the Nigerian Nightmare. So he's going to be in the starting lineup. Let's see the New York Knicks. We saw some good things, although despite falling last game to the Chicago Bulls, we saw some good things, though, in the third quarter. They didn't come out that lackluster. They didn't have that lackluster third quarter of doom. They played much better as a starting unit. Let's see if they can continue that good play, that positivity into this new game here against. It's a new, fresh game. The Lakers, although on the man with no LeBron, still a handful. A lot of talent on the floor, Anthony Davis and company. So it'll be a fun game coming up here at the Madison Square Garden. It's kind of be a little bit of a temperature test, in my opinion, for the New York Knicks, see where they're at. Although the Lakers are nothing to write home about at 9-9. They have actually one game. They have one loss more than the New York Knicks, but we shall see. Two teams that are similar path or different expectations, but all in all, we'll see what this game will bring. It's going to be an interesting game. I can't wait to call the play-by-play as we're ready to get to the tip-off. I'm going to be a couple seconds behind. I have to stream it through the TNT, through the Roku TNT app, so we'll get ready to go. Let's get ready to pop in as the get ready to go there. The New York Knicks are in their City Edition uniforms tonight. So they unveil those fresh against the Lakers on national television. So I can't wait to call it. I'm going to be about 45 seconds to a minute behind. So I wanted to give you that full disclosure. So salute to everyone listening, watching along. Gideon, Chef Dan, maybe Z will come on a little later in half game. And the tip, Knicks control the tip. And we're on the way, folks. Knicks Lakers from the world's most famous arena. So here, Kemba Walker with the ball here. Over to Julius. Back to Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker's going to shoot the three. And off the mark. Rebound the Lakers. So here comes Lakers. Westbrook brings the ball up. He's looking to see. He's going to see back to Davis. 15 on the shot clock. Davis to Tucker. Here makes his move. And Noel, good presence. Boxed out. Knicks come up with the rebound. So DeAndre Ayton had an opportunity for offensive rebound. Miss. Here's Julius Randle. Randle going one-on-one on Anthony Davis. Julius going in. Julius bully ball. Julius putting his body and makes the play. Julius Randle uses his big frame to score on Anthony Davis. So good job there, big guy. So Knicks up 2-0. I like that aggressiveness by Julius Randle. We got an offensive foul here. So Knicks will have it. Turnover Los Angeles here. Just on their way here, 2-0. As Kemba Walker brings the ball up. 11:05 here. Back to Kemba. Kemba Walker. Over to Fournier. Fournier wide open three. And it's good. 3-pointer. Evan Fournier. Boy, he needs to get going for the Knicks to have a chance and put up a victory tonight. Here's Westbrook. Guarded by R.J. Barrett here early. Westbrook's over to Bradley. Bradley wide open. Three misses. Here comes Barrett. Barrett wisely slows it down. He wanted to go full speed. But here's to Kemba. Kemba Walker going full speed to the glass, and he scores. Knicks up 7-0 right off the bat here. So we shall see here. Westbrook going in, and good defense by the Knicks, clogging the paint there. Hands up Here's Barrett. Back to Randle. Randle. He's got Bradley on him. He has a mismatch. So Julius. Now he's got double team, but Julius shoots over the double team, misses complete air ball, but Noel tracks it down. Here's Fournier from the corner, and he hits three-pointer. Evan Fournier. So Knicks jump quickly on a 10-0 run and hit climb out Frank Vogel. So the Lakers, not a good start here. The Knicks, surprisingly, are quickly 10-0 lead here. So immediately a timeout as Frank Vogel wants to talk to his team, not liking what he sees coming out of the start of the game here. So timeout. So wow, Evan Fournier, 2 3-pointers. Boy, we could get Evan Fournier back on track. He has a lot of talent for him to be not shooting those threes, not able to get going. So it'll be interesting to see how Evan Fournier hits tonight and how he continues to play if he continues that hot shooting. You got to like it so far. A 10-0 lead here. And of course, as long as they play the passing lanes on Westbrook, hands up, not whacking, keep your hands up, moving your feet, you'll have some good opportunities to get some deflections. Westbrook likes to force and thread the needle at times. You know, he could thread the needle like one of the best in the game, but sometimes he's also prone for those turnovers, and the Knicks gotta capitalize whenever you get those Russell Westbrook passing turnovers in the passing lanes. You gotta go back on the other end and transition and score. So right now, 10-0. So right now, it's a good start for the New York Knicks here, 10-0, as there's a timeout going on here. So salute to everyone listening, watching along with me here. You know how the watch along goes. I'll put the banner on the bottom. We cannot show the live footage or the play-by-play. We could just give you the audio, the visual. I could explain the game to you. I cannot give you the live watch along footage from the broadcast, nor it's play-by-play directly from the audio. So I have to do the play-by-play. That's why it's called the watch along. You watch it along with me. We put the TV on mute and we have fun. You know, virtual chicken wings are passed around, and the beverage of your choice, and the chat is where it's at. Everyone writes the chat, see what they see, what they don't see, what they don't like from the games, and we go back and we debate it in the chat. It's I am a audience participation program with the chat. You write in the chat, and I more than likely always answer it or highlight it, and everyone in the chat has that dialogue and that roundtable debate in the chat. So this is where it's at. So salute to everyone. So right now the Knicks are up 10-0. They're in a timeout there quickly. Smart move by Bogle. 10-0 right now. Didn't like to see the way the Knicks, the Lakers came out and how the Knicks handled them. Scoring in transition, the 3-ball, going in. And if the Knicks, when the Knicks get the 3-ball going and they're hot, there could be a really strong team. Knicks pride, absolutely. Big task in the building. Salute, Big Task. I hope you're doing well. Welcome aboard to the BX Sport Jedi Network. Watch along. A lot of Nick pride here. We big Nick pride here. Return of the Knicks podcast. If you're new to the channel, we thank you. Welcome aboard. We also have this on audio podcast. We also do a roundtable discussion. So salute for you that you're new and those that are there. Salute, absolutely, man. I'm glad you're aboard, and may the Knicks be with you tonight. So the Knicks, let's get it going. Once they come back from the timeout, like I said, I'm going to about 30 seconds delay to 45 from the national broadcast. I got to broadcast it through the All-22 to the Roku app. So they're showing Evan Fournier coming off the curl, wide open. So it's good to see Evan Fournier coming off the curl there, and the Knicks feeding him, and Kemba Walker burst of speed. So if those two guys get going for the Knicks that we need, this team, we saw what we saw in the preseason in the first 2 games of the season. So Lakers inbound the ball here, 16 on the shot clock. Westbrook, guarded by RJ Barrett, got a screen by and didn't go anywhere with DeAndre. So now Bradley has the ball, 8 on the shot clock. I scream Tucker. Tucker drives, kicks off. Oh, turnover. I think hit Anthony Davis. He threw him away with not. So another turnover here. The Knicks need to capitalize on these Lakers turnovers early. So Noel will inbound the ball here to Kemba. So Lakers 9 minutes and 40 seconds, no score, held scoreless here. So Kemba Walker over to Fournier. Fournier's going to file it a 3, and first miss for the night there. So nice, not a bad look there. Here comes Westbrook. Westbrook to the paint. Westbrook blocked there, but DeAndre Jordan there to clean it up. Second opportunity. So Lakers finally on the board. Knicks up 10-2. So Kemba Walker brings the ball up here with 9:15 over to Julius. Julius dribbles at the circle. No, he passes to RJ. RJ surveils 10 on the shot clock. Julius has Bradley on him on a mismatch. He right to RJ. RJ's going to put up a three. It's good. 3-pointer. RJ Barrett. The Knicks up 13-2. So good shooting right now early for the New York Knicks. Knicks are 3 or 5 from three-point land. Here's Davis, guarded by Julius. 13 on the shot clock. And there's a light double team. And over back to Westbrook. Westbrook is going to put up a three. And Westbrook hits a three-pointer. So Westbrook hits a three, puts up 5, 13-5. Here comes Julius Randle bringing the ball up. Julius. And he's going to put a mid-range, and he knocks it in. Julius Randle. So right now, good shooting is contagious for the starting unit for the New York Knicks. Good to see. Here's Westbrook. Over to Davis. Davis slows the ball down. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook driving. Westbrook stops on a dime. Back to Davis. 12 on the shot clock. Long range jumper contested by Julius Randle. Backstop by RJ Barrett. RJ brings it up. Fournier going to the glass. Fournier got bumped there and a blocking foul called. So Norton Tucker got called for the foul. So Fournier will go to the line. He was going to the hole there. So he'll get some free throws coming up. So nice to see the Knicks also being aggressive in the paint. You saw Julius Randle bully ball with Anthony Davis. AB, salute AB. Salute. Hope you're doing well. AB in the building, man. Good to see you again here. I appreciate you. It's always seeing you. And he hits. So AB in the building tonight with us. That's Evan Fournier hits a free throw. He has another one coming up here. Knicks extend their lead 16-5 here with 8:05. And Fournier sets up for a second free throw. And he hits a pair of free throws here. So extend the lead to 17-5 here with 8 minutes in the first quarter. That's Westbrook back to Davis. He's got Julius on him. Davis squares up. 15 on the shot clock. 12 on the shot clock. Davis has nowhere to go. Back to Bradley. Bradley drives. Bradley's going to take a mid-range jumper, and he hits. So Avery Bradley off the curl. Knocks it down. Knicks up by 10 as Julius inbound the ball to RJ. But RJ passes it back to Julius. Randle. Over to RJ here. RJ's going to set up for a three. It's good. 3-pointer. RJ Barrett. Knicks up 20-7. Here's Westbrook. Here's Tucker. Here's Anthony Davis. Good defense, but a foul call. So he got good swipe there by Julius, but they called him. He had too much skin there in the cookie jar. So they'll call a foul here. Davis will go to the line. As you see, Raja Randall getting up, giving some instructions, seeing something he don't see something on the court to Westbrook. That's the veteran leadership there. Let's see if it helps the Lakers, as Anthony Davis will go to the line for his first free throw. And he misses the first free throw. Has another one coming up here. Knicks up 20-7 here, just on the way with 7:22. Knicks got a rebound, offensive rebound, keep the Lakers off the glass, not allow them to get second opportunity. So he's going to go for a second free throw here. And he misses both free throws. Loose ball rebound. Lakers get the ball back here. Here's Westbrook. I just mentioned that. Westbrook by the free throw line. Steps back there. 9 on the shot clock. Westbrook throws for 3 and is off the mark. Rebound Julius Randle. So you can't allow this team extra points, extra possessions here. But the Knicks come up with that rebound. Here's Julius. Julius one-on-one. He long range jumper off the mark. So a little, not too much iso ball. That keep the ball moving. Here's Westbrook, full steam ahead. Westbrook throws it up. No foul call. He was chasing the foul. He didn't get it. As Julius comes back to RJ. RJ thought of the 3. Back to Julius. Julius drives, and he goes strong to the glass off, and he almost completed a 3-point play, but a foul was called prior to that. So he'll go to the line. See, this is when the Knicks play good. You go to the glass. You go to the hole. You go, and then you get some foul calls. You get some free throws. And then it opens up your good shooting for the 3-pointers. But if you stick around trying to take jump isolation hero ball shots, that's not the offense. It gets stagnant. This is more, you get into a rhythm. You make the game come to you. You don't force the game. So Julius will go to the line here for some free throws. Randle hits a free throw. Extended to 21-7 here with 6:44 in the first. And of course, they're letting us know that Julius Randle was the 7th overall pick in 2014 for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he was acquired in the Knicks in 2019. Now he's our main franchise player currently right now with the New York Knicks as Randle. Got one more free throw coming up as he takes his deep breath like he normally accustomed to do on a free throw line. And he puts it up and he misses. So Julius goes 1 for 2 on the line. And here's Tucker. Back to AD. Anthony Davis. Randle gives him some space. He shoots the long range jumper and he hits it. Anthony Davis gave him a little daylight and he took advantage of that. So Lakers trail 9-20. 9-21 here. Here's Kemba Walker breaking down. Ooh, loose ball there. So got a steal. A.B. Bradley swiped the ball away here. Here comes the Lakers in transition. Anthony Davis stopped. Good job for Knicks getting back here. Here's Davis. Davis with the mid-range and he misses. He throws a floater up. Here's Julius. Julius wants to run. Julius comes down full steam ahead, but he loses the ball. The hand on the ball. Good defense there by the Lakers as Bradley comes back. Bradley back up to Tucker. Tucker drives. Tucker gonna go fadeaway shot, misses, air ball. Julius comes up with the ball. So a little wild action there by the Lakers there as Randle back to Walker. Walker back to Randle. Randle mid-range. No, he thought about it. RJ from the corner, off the mark. Nose ball. Anthony Davis as Knicks get back there. A couple shots being missed here. Davis drives. Davis with a long range jumper and off the mark. Here comes the New York. Here comes Kemba Walker with the deep rebound. Back to Julius. Julius is going to go. He thought about the three, but here's Fournier. Fournier back to Julius there. Two-man game. Julius going to shoot up a three off the mark. Loose ball comes right to Bradley. So Lakers come up with the rebound here as Malik Monk is in the game. Monk drives. Monk with the scoop, layup, and scores. So nice move by Monk there as he scores 21-11 here with just under 5 minutes gone by. Left here in the first quarter. Here's Kemba Walker. Salutes everyone watching and listening. So here's Fournier here. 12 on the shot clock. Fournier is going to come up with a screen with a three-pointer off the mark. So Fournier has gotten cold from his hard start. He needs to attack the glass a little more. Here's Tucker. And back to Bradley. 12 on the shot clock. Bradley bounce pass to Andre Jordan. Here's Tucker. Tucker double team. Nice job by the defense. 6 on the shot, 3 on the shot clock. Bradley's going to have to put it up off the mark in front of the rim. Rebound right to Julius Randle. So good job for team defense and team rebounding by both teams, by the Knicks and the Lakers at that end, at that position. And Anthony Davis fouls Kemba Walker going to the glass. So Kemba Walker will go to the line for 2 free throws. Knicks up 21-11 here with 4:10 in the first. Waiting for the free throws, guys, as Kemba Walker would attempt his first free throw coming up. He hits it. So Knicks extend 22-11 here as Marshmello Anthony comes in. What they say, once a Knick, always a Knick. So he's coming in here as the crowd gives him a standing ovation here, seeing him in the gold and purple for the Hollywood Fakers. There he's in the building. Gets a smile out of Melo. And Kemba Walker would shoot the second free throw, and he nails it. So Knicks up 23-11 here. Melo's in the game. First time here, 4:04-minute mark in the first quarter. See, they need some offense going on. Let's see if they get him going. And Dwight Howard is in the game as well. And Monk is going to shoot it, and he hits it. Monk shoots a three. So 14-23 here. As Julius drives, Julius going strong in the basket. Reversal changes, and it gets the roll. Julius Randle putting some moves to the basket. This is what I like to see from Julius. This is exactly what we need. The Knicks need. So Knicks up 25-14 here. Here's Monk. Monk guarded by Fournier. Monk back to long three from Tucker. And this wasn't last year, folks. He got hot at the Staples Centers last year. Here's Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker's with his dribble. Kemba Walker's feeling it. Back to Julius. Wide open three, Julius Randle. It's good. 3-pointer. Julius Randle. So he hits a three. Timeout. Vogel wants to call another timeout here. So the Knicks up 28-14 here. And let me bring in Chef Dan to help me with the color. What's up, Chef Dan? What is going on, my friend?
Hey, salute, 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 salute. We here. This is one of the matchups I was talking about. I'm here for it. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I had to take care of some things. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're fine,
All
brother.
right,
You're
I'm
fine. You're
good. All
fine.
right, yeah. I had to take care of the little things, I had to clean up, but I'm here now. I'm watching this game, and so far, Julius looks like he's asserting himself. This is the Julius Randle I wanted to see. You drive hard to the paint, you take some selective mid ranges, and then after that, you shoot the three. But it's drive to the paint, then shoot the three. That's it. The mid range, you let it come in, you treat it like, I don't know, how you say it, like at the end of a dish, the little gracings you put on top right there, a little parsley, a little herbs, all herbs. You treat the mid ranges like that. You sprinkle it right on top. It's not the whole dish. And so that's what I need to see from Julius Randle. But I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, that's part of the garnishing. He garnishes it up with mid range. Will be phenomenal, phenomenal. Yeah, I like that right now. I also like the first few minutes of Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier, off the curl, coming off the curl, getting the ball and shooting and hitting in percentage. RJ Barrett also shot looks much better. One thing I find really pleasantly surprised, even with the size disparity, Julius wants to take it to the glass. I'm like, wow, it's about time. I mean, usually when you get smaller matchups, we're like, you should be doing that. He should have been doing that to Alonzo Ball. But hey, let's not complain. Let's enjoy it right now. It's still in the timeout. Once the timeout, I continue to play by play there. I just wanted to note that. Bent that out with Julius. I'm like, yeah, we want to see you doing that even with the small when you have that mismatch, my friend.
I agree with you there 100%. That's what Julius should be doing. I maybe it was just the beginning of the season, and so you just have to get those first couple of game jitters out the way. But now that we're at a point where the team is starting to ramp up, and we see that with the team meeting that they're attacking, they're addressing their lack of aggression right now, because that's what we're all seeing from the tapes right now. We're all watching the games. The eye test is telling you this team in certain moments lacks aggression, and along with that aggression comes focus. So you put the two and two hand in hand, and you get a great product, and we're seeing that so far in the way they're opening up. We also have to see right now, because this is also in the Garden, we have to see how they finish out the game, but we also want to watch out specifically for how they end out the half and how they start the third quarter.
Yeah, no Derrick Rose tonight. So we're gonna have a lot of Manuel quickly. That's gonna be a matchup between Quickly and Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo, we're gonna see how much it's gonna be like a grading card tonight, a grading card test our Manuel Quickly against a really savvy veteran Rajon Rondo as we return back on the floor here with 3:14. The Knicks up 28-14. Marshmello Anthony is in the lineup there, so he's playing tonight there, and looks weird in gold and
Yeah.
purple. But hey, I would love to see him back in the orange and blue to say goodbye. But it is what it is. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook going strong, and he got fouled. He just got back past Barrett. So right now, Maria's enjoying it. Good game today. Let's go Knicks. It's just the first quarter, Maria, but we like what we see, and we like that you are here with us, joining on, watching along, like always. A wonderful staple of the program. Maria always puts a smile on the broadcast when I see that name there. So I appreciate her being on here as Westbrook will go to the line here. Mike Ortiz in the building. Mike Ortiz, Westbrook misses the free throw. What's up? Go Knicks. How are things? Jedi is with the Knicks is with us. So so hopefully Obi Toppin comes in with the force, Mike, and we get together to go. So salute to you, Mike, in the building, and we appreciate you. And Westbrook hits one of two free throws. So 28-15. So of course we have the Obi Toppin special edition shirts found in our store, in our merch store. And here it is. Here, RJ Barrett. Ooh, misses Fournier and 7 on the shot clock. Still a little time here. It's Julius 4 on the shot clock. Julius is going to try to have to no back to Fournier. Fournier's going to wide open shot. It's good. 3-pointer. Evan Fournier, Knicks up 31-15. Timely shooting there. Let's get this. Big Tash says, let's get this. Yes, indeed. It's Westbrook. Back to Melo. Melo rises for three. It's off the mark. Rebound, RJ Barrett. No mercy, he says. And here comes Barrett. Barrett has Westbrook on him. 18 on the shot clock. Barrett got bumped there. Barrett goes strong to the basket. Alley-oop to Obi Toppin. Slamming, jamming, uses the force. Obi won. Yes, indeed. So Obi's in the game, inserting himself wide away. So 33-15. It's a must win, Z says. So here's Westbrook. 11 on the shot clock. Looks stagnant. Melo wants to play one-on-one on Julius. This is what Knicks fans want to see. So there's going to be 3 hours of content, this matchup. And here's ooh, Melo rolls and misses. So Julius gets this one. Here's Julius Randle. So it's the past versus the present. Here's again another matchup. Now it's Randle's turn. Randle going on, bully balling, passes it to Toppin. Toppin wide open, misses, air ball. Oh, Julius did the right play there. We would have liked him to go up, but it looks like Melo got hurt there. He's holding something. And Knicks come up with the rebound, with the steal. Alex Burks with some good hands. Burks back to Fournier. Fournier's feeling it. Back to RJ. RJ wide open. It's good. 3-pointer. RJ Barrett scores 36-15. So the Knicks shooting really good here.
Most definitely. With 1 minute left in the quarter, Dwight Howard passes it off to Russell. Russell passes it off to Malik Monk. Malik Monk surveying on top of the key, shoots a 3, misses it. The rebound carries to Melo. Melo mid-range, misses it. Malik Monk, offensive rebound, gets the layup and the foul. So that's a bad sequence for the Knicks right there. We're seeing 2 offensive rebounds go right back to the Knicks. So I'm right back to the Lakers, I mean. So that was, we're kind of going to need to get better at our rebounding. But the scoring right now from this team is very impressive.
So first time we see both Toppin and RJ, Toppin and Randle on the floor tonight. So they're not worried about Dwight Howard in the game. As Quickly with a new style. IQ with the headband style. I like it.
It comes with the new uniform,
Yeah, Quickly shoots the 3. It's off the mark. I thought he was going to get that friendly Karen, but here comes Westbrook. Westbrook over to Malik Monk with a dunk, a thunderous dunk. So allowing the Knicks fall asleep there. 36-20 here with 22 seconds. So it'll be 1 second on the shot clock from game clock. So the Knicks will hold for this final possession. There's Randle. Dribbles. And so trying to wind down the clock here. Toppin. Trying to get a screen there for him. It'll be interesting to see. Toppin. Open, but he goes too quickly, so he turns it over. But RJ Barrett puts it up. Wow shot. Ooh, almost nailed that one. Oh, that would have been some kind of night to end that quarter.
Yeah.
If RJ would have got that floater in there.
Oh, man, that would have been. Down. Oh, yes, that would have been excellent. But right now, I'm enjoying the way that things are flowing with this team and how they're going. I guess because of the shot clock, they put in a second back. 0.7 seconds left. So the Lakers have a chance to maybe get a shot off, but they elect not to. So the Lakers right now, as we see Carmelo going right up to a referee, and he's pointing the finger right at him, talking to him about some of the treatment he feels he's getting on the court.
This is not you're not a Knicks, you're not in the Knicks uniform no more, my friend. You're a visitor.
Oh man, I know the matchup between Julius and Carmelo is going to be debated all night. It's going to be, we know we're going to get 9 hours of different content about that from different creators, but really the reason why I wanted to see this matchup was because of the Julius LeBron matchup. That's what I wanted to see. That moment right there, you saw where Carmelo just elected to shoot the mid-range, and Julius he's dribbling, and he decides to just take Melo to the paint. Not to say Melo, he didn't age as gracefully as LeBron, so he doesn't have that skill set anymore. I know LeBron would be doing that to Julius, so maybe this matchup would have devolved. Maybe that matchup would have had the game devolve into some 90s basketball where you got to play rough and tough defense and things of that nature. I would have just loved stuff like that.
Yeah, I think Melo could hold his own. Don't get me wrong, but I think LeBron's a little more physically stronger. And I'm not saying Carmelo's not weak either. No, no, hell's no.
No,
The way that man goes to the paint has went his whole career to the paint and that strength and to get to the basket. But I think LeBron going downhill is much more stronger and more has more agile than Melo. But Melo in a different way, in a unique different way. I think they're two different, but they both get the job done. Let's go with the stats before we get the quarter started again. The Knicks shot 12 out of 21 for that quarter, 57.1%. The Los Angeles Lakers shot 8 out of 24. That's 33.3% from the field. They also shot 2 of 8 from three-point land, which that's 25%. The Knicks shot 7 out of 14 from three-point land. That's 50%. The Knicks are 5 of 6 from the free throw line. That's 83.3%. The Lakers are 2 of 5, 40% from the free throw. The Knicks are losing the rebound battle by one, 14 to 13. But the Lakers had 5 offensive rebounds to New York 1. The Knicks have 10 assists in a one quarter. I love to see that. To the Lakers 4. The Knicks have a block. The Knicks and Lakers both have 2 steals, and Lakers have 4 turnovers. The Knicks 2, and the points in the paint are 8 apiece. So we go pretty soon. It should be starting shortly. The Knicks in that quarter is led by Evan Fournier with 11 points there, followed by Julius Randle with 10, R.J. Barrett with 9, Kemba Walker with 4, Obi Toppin with 2 points. So we'll keep an eye on that once they get started. Once they go back from commercial, they'll interview the coach, which is Bogle at this time. Malik Monk with 10 points off the bench for the Lakers, 2 points for Davis, 2 points for Bradley, 4 for Russell Westbrook, 2 for DeAndre Jordan, and that's all the scoring for the Lakers. So hopefully we get the second quarter coming in, and let's see the Knicks build on this. Continue to build and continue to put their foot on the pedal. All gas, no brakes, and let's see if they can continue going forward with that. So salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to everyone listening to us, viewing us here on the Return of the Knicks watch along on the PX Sports Jedi Network. And we'll get this second quarter. I'm going to be like I said, guys, I'm going to be like 30 to 45 seconds behind due to the streaming application from TNT. So just bear with us. We'll be getting you as they inbound the ball here. Westbrook brings the ball up here. Burks is on the floor. Toppin quickly. Julius. And you got Quentin Grimes signing. So Quentin Grimes. Melo rises for 3. It's good. Carmelo Anthony with a 3-pointer. Starts the Lakers up. 23-36 here. With quickly bringing the ball up here to Burks. Burks back to Randle. 15 on the shot clock. So Randle has Howard on him. He's mid-range. It's good. Julius Randle feeling good tonight. So he hits. Knicks extend 38-23, Chef.
most definitely. As Randall had a few words for Obi, trying to just tell him where he wants him to be in that
Nice.
situation.
Good
Yeah, that's good
communicating. That's
leadership.
good
As
communicating.
yes, as Russell throws a lob for Dwight Howard, but it's mishandled, and Obi comes up with it, passes it to quickly running in the open court, passes it to Burks. Burks surveying, saw Obi cutting, but decided not to pass it to him. Passes it to Grimes, back to Burks. Burks to Randall on top of the key, fakes a 3, swings it around. Obi going strong to the rim with a nice adjustment, soft off the glass. Knicks up 40-23 with 10:45 left in the second quarter. As Russell Westbrook, he tries to maybe needle a pass, but it goes to Obi, bounces off Obi back to Westbrook. Westbrook to Monk to Melo. Melo fakes a 3, goes hard to the mid range, and he gets fouled. Tries to get the and one, but doesn't get it. So Melo will head to the line as New York Knicks are up 40-23 with 10:33 left in the second quarter.
Salute Kelvin T. Jones in the building saying what's up to both me and Chef Dan. Kelvin in the building. Yes, indeed. Oh, he got his tool belt on. He got his wrench there. So if y'all get out of line, he's going to put the wrench on you. So salute to Kelvin T. Jones. Grimes in the game. Yes, it's a pleasant to you to see that. No Derrick Rose tonight. So you got it. You draft these young players for a reason. As did Melo miss that free throw? Looks like he missed that free throw. 23-40 right now.
Yes, he most definitely missed it. It swirled out.
Yeah, he goes. He
And
got another one, right? Yeah, you go. Good, Chef Dan.
yeah, he has another one. But also, I want to see how AD makes an imprint on this game because he's had moments in certain games without LeBron there. So I just want to see what the imprint in it is and how how it helps and things of that nature is Grimes has the ball, passes it to Burks. Burks for a three, misses it. I believe it was altered. Randle gets the ball and he slipped out of bounds with it. So the Lakers will inbound the ball from in front of the Knicks bench.
Yeah, no Derrick Rose. He's out with an injury, a sprained ankle, and no Taj Gibson as well. And no,
And
of
Mitchell
course, no Mitchell
Roberts
Robinson.
still in concussion protocol as Russell Westbrook drives to the paint and misses it. Quickly gets the rebound, passes it to Randle. Randle gets a three in transition, misses it.
Ooh,
Lakers with the rebound. That was a nice look, though. Russell Westbrook with the ball. He's driving, and they said he was fouled by Quentin Grimes, but I believe that was solid defense.
wow. Now, let's see. Hopefully, it shows a replay there.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's bleeding.
he's bleeding.
Let's see.
Uh,
Uh,
that's that's his fault. He spun himself into
into
Quentin.
him,
Yeah.
and he went low. He went real low.
Oh no,
He got
Quentin Grimes. No, they slowed it down. It was Quentin.
right because and he dropped his head. Even though it's a foul, it's still a foul, no matter
Yeah.
what. It still was a foul.
Yeah, it was just the inadvertent.
hmm It
Yeah,
wasn't a blatant punch like we saw in Detroit. So they'll tend to rest Brook because see if he stops bleeding before he can continue. He's got a mouthful of cut. And maybe next time he puts some chapsticks, it helps him. He won't get cut that much.
most definitely. But then again, as the game progresses and they continuously lick their lips and perspire and things of that nature, it just happens.
Give that man a chopstick endorsement.
No, you know who really needs a moisturizing endorsement?
Who's that?
I don't know if you've seen on Twitter so far, but they had a picture of Kevin Durant's ankles,
Oh,
and
yeah. That was Durant. I didn't know who ankle was that. I seen that
yeah,
pic.
it
I
was
didn't know who it
Durant's
was.
ankles, and it was quite
Oh my
a.
God, he's bleeding. He's like, where's the foul? He looked like
He's
he just had
asking
it.
for a review for a flagrant, but
Uh,
I don't think they're gonna do it.
no, it was in inverted.
Yeah.
He looked like he had a lounge later as they inbound the ball here.
Russell Westbrook, top of the key, passes it to Melo. Melo in the paint, passes it to a cutting Malik Monk. Malik Monk surveying, right back to Melo. Open three. He misses. Burks with the rebound. Burks bringing the ball up, passes it to IQ. IQ driving, and ball is poked out by Melo. So Knicks will have inbound the ball with 18 left. Score is 24-40. Knicks up. It's 9:37 left in the second quarter. It's Quentin Grimes inbounds the ball to Quickly back to Grimes. Grimes picks up his dribble, passes it to Quickly to Obi. Obi with a floater on the baseline. Noel gets the rebound and
Nice.
nice around the basket to get the bucket. So it's 42-24 as the Lakers shoot a three. Malik Monk, no, Wayne Ellington, Old Nick with it, and Obi
Oh,
Toppin.
uses the force.
Oh, with the
Woo!
alley oop. And the score is 44-27 as the Lakers shoot a three. And who is it's out of bounds, but who are they saying it's out of bounds off of?
Knicks.
IQ with a nice find for Obi. See that's the stuff we were looking for. And he put it where only he knew Obi could get it.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you real quick on that one with that play. You saw Obi Toppin telling Quentin Grimes, pass that ball quicker. I remember telling you how he's more of a vocal leader on the floor. That's another key that when he uses his leadership vocally, without being demonstrative, you got to pass the ball quick. Absolutely.
Most
Go ahead.
most definitely as the Lakers inbound the ball to Malik Monk, defended by IQ. He's driving to the paint, swings it to Ellington. Ellington off. Jordan gets the rebound, but I believe he was fouled by Obi Toppin.
This is one thing there. I know that there's going to be a size disparity, but remember, rebounding is technique. As you know, height helps too. But if you could take technique to box out, you'll be able to get in position to get those rebounds.
Most definitely. We see a guy in Draymond Green who's known to, as the Lakers get they turn it over and Alec Burks gets this in transition dunk, and Frank Vogel is upset. I believe maybe they think there was a foul. So the score is 46-27 with 8:32 left in the second quarter. Taylor Horton Tucker has the ball, passes it to Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony on the perimeter. Uh, Passes it to Horton, back to Carmelo. Carmelo driving, and he is blocked from behind by Burks. Quentin Grimes gets the rebound. He pushes the ball, passes it to Obi. Obi surveying, passes it back to Grimes. Grimes to Burks. Burks dribbling with the ball on top of the perimeter, guarded by Melo. He's calling out some action. He shoots the three, and Burks gets the 3-pointer. So the Knicks have all pistons go as we see Trevor Noah in front row enjoying the game. The score is 49-27, and Frank Vogel is having a word with the referee right now, but the referee is trying to calm him down. I don't know, but Burks is on fire. The team is on fire as we go into a commercial break for the timeout. Jedi, man, you tell me, what are you seeing in the force right now for the Knicks?
We've seen Obi-Wan Kenobi using the Force. The Force is with the Knicks tonight, and of course they are returning with a vengeance back to the way they belong. We saw them in the first few games of the season. Salute to KW in the building. Salute our. Let's do this. Let's get it going. Absolutely, KW in the building. So we salute you there. Welcome back, my friend. I hope everything's doing well with you. I hope everything's going good. And I love what we see with this Knicks team. This is exciting to see them against this Laker team. We wanted this matchup. We wanted to see a measuring. Gideon is in the building. Gideon, I know you'll be on later in our post game, part of the program, part of our network. And Gideon loves the great ball movement. I can't wait to see that. Hopefully tonight he'll be ready to put on the New York Knicks cap. We love you, Gideon. We love you, Gideon. The lobs and an effect, man. I love to see what we're seeing right now, especially this lineup that Thibodeau's playing. No Derrick Rose, we miss him. We definitely miss Derrick Rose. This is a different team without him, but man, so far so good. Right now that the Lakers are complaining, and it's this is the next team. This is who they are. This is if they get their intensity, they're getting their calling card. Hopefully this is a good sign going forward that they turn the corner and this is their calling card. Good defense, with some good offense, going to the basket, mixing the basket, letting the game come to the players and not driving, not forcing the game. And this is what we're seeing right now. The Knicks are just playing their game, their style of game, and frustrating the living daylights out of the Lakers. You could see
most
that.
most definitely, I agree with you there. And I know things are looking great right now. I think IQ is kind of waiting, but I just want to see it
Ooh.
right now. Is like, I know we're seeing a two-man game between IQ and Obi, but oh my gosh, if IQ starts to feel comfortable during this game in developing a two-man game that he may have already developed during summer league with Quentin Grimes, and Quentin Grimes gets comfortable and he shoots that three, and we see it. We've seen it so far in the little minutes that he's had, that whenever he gets the ball and decides to shoot, it's a beautiful shot.
Oh yeah,
I
Rip. Let's salute Rip City. Rip City. Lean, Lean. Okay, Lean. Rip City. He's a little bit salty.
He's salty, but I mean, we're doing this for people that can't watch the game, and we're all Knicks fans. We're just trying to, you know, supply it for all the fans that maybe are overseas right now and
Here.
maybe not gonna watch it, but they'd like to listen to the calls. That's why we do it, Rip City.
Man, and also when Dame Lillard ends up getting traded over here, you could come over and join us and be part of the family.
Yeah, we know he's leaving soon.
Yeah. As the action begins here, Tucker.
Don't say what's on the screen. Don't say it. We just wait until we get back to the action. As Taylor Horton Tucker is driving up the court, defended by Burks, then switched on to Grimes. Grimes with good defense in the paint with Taylor Horton. He kicks out to Melo. Melo fakes a three, gets a three, and it rims out. Burks with the rebound. Burks coming up the court with the ball. He's driving, passes it to Noel. Nice. Nice lob to Noel. So the score is 51-27 as the Knicks are kind of scoring with ease in the paint. And this is what we want to see, them getting comfortable scoring in the paint. Taylor Horton Tucker has the ball, surveying in the perimeter, passes it to Melo. Melo over to Ellington, over back to Melo, and Melo was stripped but fouled. So I believe Melo may be heading to the line.
They're playing really physical. The Knicks are playing physical,
Yes.
and I don't and the Lakers got punch in their mouth, and the Lakers are not liking getting punched in the mouth, and they haven't responded to the Knicks punching them in the mouth. This is what plain and simple.
Most definitely. When you really look at it, I mean, the first quarter they allowed how many? Oh my gosh! You
And
mean to
and
tell
big
me you allowed us to score 36 points? It's not gonna. That's an uphill battle.
And Big Task has a great point there. And we were waiting for halftime because I wanted to see more body of work. But you pointed it out, and I'm definitely. You see Grimes playing defense. He's been on there for a long time on the floor, and he's kudos to Grimes, not getting beat on no cuts, not giving up, and playing really good. So hopefully this is an eye opener. We go forward. Kristen Grimes puts his name in the hat to place for more minutes on the floor. So as Burks brings the ball up here with 7:10 here, Knicks up 51-29 here. Knicks already scored 51 points here. It's not half. And there's still plenty of time for add more. And Burks hits it and a foul. So Alex Burks we're trying to chance for a 3-point play. Wow. Knicks are getting anything at their will
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and the crazy part is like I I wanted to say like just for the Knicks to be careful because it seems like there's a chance for the Lakers to get back in it because there is so much time left. I believe it's still 7 minutes plus left in the quarter,
Yes.
and
7:04 left here. Yes.
7:04 left in the quarter, and the Lakers are in the bonus. So you just want to be careful. But I mean, at the same time, you can see it. The Knicks there's a lack of resistance from the Lakers.
And DeAndre Jordan's body language was terrible there after that call as Burks completes the 3-point play there. Knicks up 54-29 here with 7 minutes left here before halftime. As Tucker brings the ball up, Tucker and alley oop there to DeAndre Jordan with an alley oop dunk there. Nice play there. Really nice play there. 31-54 as Julius is returning the game quickly, sporting the new headband with the City Edition jerseys. I gotta like that. So quickly back to Burks. Burks brings out Jordan, and here's a double team, and ooh, nice deflected there by Monk. Here's Monk. Monk is playing a really good game, and he had contact, and he fouled. So Monk going for a 3-point play there. Wow. So Lakers, if they playing the passing lanes here and moving their feet, Chef Dan, and he gets rewarded there. Malik Monk there has a chance to complete a 3-point play.
Most definitely, but see, that's the thing. The style of defense they're playing right now is a little dangerous because they're kind of at least baiting us to take quick threes. And
Right.
if they want to, I guess you can. But Tibbs is starting to bring back in the starting lineup. I don't know if you really want to, if that's the route you want to take. As Monk misses the free throw, so Julius Randle gets the rebound and he brings the ball up, calling out an action guarded by AD. Fournier cutting, gives it up to Kemba. Gets great screen by Julius. Julius driving, fakes the mid range, and ball was knocked out by Malik Monk. So 2.7 left on the shot clock. That was a bad possession there by Julius. Kind of just stalled with pump faking so many times.
Yeah,
Inbound to
yeah.
Fournier. Fournier shoots the three, but I believe it's going back the other way. You said there was a foul on Fournier.
No, I
Oh,
think he got
Fournier stepped out of
stepped
bounds.
out of bounds. Yeah.
Taylor Horton Tucker has the ball, bringing the ball up, gets screen, drives to the cup, floater, misses, tap rebound by Burks to Julius. Julius bringing the ball up, defended by Monk. He sees the mismatch, double team, swings out of it, goes to RJ, swings to Fournier. Fournier corner pocket three, and it's money. And the score is 57-33 with 5:40 left in the second quarter. As the Lakers bring the ball up, Monk driving, passes it to AD in the pick and roll. AD with the mid range scores 57-35. Knicks bring inbound the ball. Julius bringing the ball up, calling out an action. Gets the ball to Kemba. Kemba loose dribble, but gathers it. Driving. Passes it out to Fournier. Fournier to Julius. Julius steps up. Mid-range money. Julius Randle. 59-35. As the Lakers bring the ball up, Julius Randle is just on a tear. Pick and roll pass to AD, driving, gets the bucket and one. Foul on Julius Randle there. So 59-37 as Anthony Davis is heading to the free throw line.
Yeah, we gotta be careful that AD doesn't want to take over. He has pride there, and seeing Julius cooking in his bag today. Hopefully they don't get him going. I know they had a good time containing him, and Randall's hitting from all angles there.
Davis misses the free throw. So 59-37. Davis with 6 points on the evening so far. As Julius passed it to Fournier. Fournier right back to Julius. Julius defended by Taylor Horton Tucker. Mid-range, air ball. Westbrook with the ball. Passes it up to Davis. Davis dribbling, fake the three. Then passes it to Westbrook. Westbrook driving. Then passes it to AD. AD fall away mid-range. Julius gets the rebound. Julius bringing the ball up. 59-37 with 4:17 left in the quarter. Julius double team, passes it to Walker. Walker for three, misses. Westbrook with the rebound, and he's moving the ball up. Passes it to a three. They miss it. Walker gets the rebound. Walker passes it up to RJ. RJ takes a high arcing three and misses. Lakers with the rebound. Avery Bradley passes it to Westbrook. Westbrook to, I don't know who that is. Passes it back to Westbrook. Westbrook pick and roll action with DeAndre Jordan. Jordan gets the dunk. So it's 59-39 with 3:34 left in the second quarter. And Kemba Walker gets pickpocketed by Taylor Horton Tucker, and he misses it, but he gets fouled by Kemba Walker. So Taylor Horton Tucker heading to the line. That was not good.
No. He said he grabbed his jersey, but still, he's not. Yeah, you can't have that. You gotta keep. No lead is safe, especially with Tom Thibodeau coach team.
No, it's not a Tom Thibodeau coach team. No lead is safe with a Knicks team because we're just cardiac Knicks.
Yeah, we like to do things the hard way.
Yep.
Actually, Avery Bradley was the one that's going to the line.
Oh, okay. So Avery Bradley came up with the turnover, with the steal on Kemba Walker as he made the first free throw and makes the second free throw. Score is 59-41. Knicks up. They inbound the ball to Julius. Julius calling out an action as he dribbles the ball, defended by AD, passes it to RJ. RJ double team, passes it to Noel, but that was a funky possession right there. It was a turnover. Russell Westbrook going hard to the paint, passes it to Malik Monk. Malik Monk driving, misses. Julius with the rebound. We can see the Lakers picking up their pace, and the Knicks are kind of slowing things down as Kemba drives, gets the nice bucket. So it's 61-41. Lead back up 20. 2:47 left in the second quarter as Russell Westbrook has the ball, and there's a foul off the ball, I believe, on Noel. I believe there's a foul and a timeout. So we're going to the commercial.
Yeah, TV timeout. 2 minutes. 2:56. 2:46 before halftime. And Kemba Walker. See, I love when our guards, when the Knicks in general as a team goes down, plays downhill. When they go from north to south to the basket at ease, that's when they're very effective. But when they go east to west, players tend to get in the passing lane, forcing them to shoot those shots from the corner, and that's where they get themselves in some trouble. So good thing that we see that the Knicks tonight Not only they're playing physical defense, physical and also going north to south with physical aggression to the goal.
Most
So,
definitely. I also with man, we're like Big Task just said, Randall is playing so good. Like I know I just saw the behind the back dribble, things of that nature. I know I said before I don't want Randall dribbling a lot, but if you're running a play, if you're running a play and you need him to dribble in order to get to a certain spot and he can show off the handle that he's worked on, that's acceptable. But I don't want him kind of isolating and trying to take someone, trying to, do a Kyrie highlight reel show. It's no, that's not your game. That's not your game.
yeah, well, almost with 2:43 left. We'll give you the stats at halftime. I'm interested to see what they gonna end up shooting at the end of the half for the first half. We'll wait to see. We still got plenty of time here, 2 minutes and 43 seconds. So we'll wait to see on that. And Big Trash says yes. He started laughing. Absolutely. Yeah, hey, thank you for everyone joining us and watching along, man. For the first half so far, almost complete. So far, so good. It's going pretty fast. Really a fast-paced game. Not a lot of inverted whistles. The ball, the movement, good scoring, good NBA action. Of course, we're watching. And of course, if the Knicks are winning, of course, it's going to be even
It's
nicer.
gonna be good to us. Yeah.
And that's what Chef Dan always tries to see what calls what he sees and be with his honest opinion. That's what we do here. Try to give you the honest opinion. And whatever we see on our with our eyes, that's exactly like you said. And that's why we try to do be objective as well, not have too much of a homer eyes. It's this time. There's times that we tend to be more. At least I could say for myself, a little bit homerish, but I try not to be. Try to be objective and balanced as possible.
Most
One thing I
definitely.
noticed with the Lakers, you got Rajon Rondo, and you see the Knicks got and knock on wood. No, they only have one point guard. Really on the whole team right now with no Derrick Rose, and you got Avery Bradley, okay, and Westbrook, but why not try Rondo? I mean, hey, I'm okay with it. Don't play him. It's
I'm
good for
yeah,
me.
I'm not gonna object to it, but
I'm
my
not.
thing is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you have I don't know, maybe because they haven't played Rondo at all.
No, no, he's been eating bench. He's been coaching pretty much on the bench as they return back from the timeout. Chef Dan, take us to the half. And
Most definitely. I don't know. I think mine might be a little bit behind you. So,
no, it hasn't started yet. It's
oh,
still in the
okay.
break. It's starting to break now. Anthony Davis shoots the free throw. I don't know where you're at there. He hits the first
Yeah,
one.
he just made the free throw. So it's
Okay.
61-42 with 2:46 left in the second quarter. Davis makes the second free throw. So it's 61-43 as the Knicks are about to inbound the ball. Kemba gets the ball. He's dribbling up the court.
Hey, Agent
Defended by
Super Hard
Avery
goes.
Bradley. Gets picked off. Gets and a kick ball. So the Knicks will inbound the ball with 14 left. It seems like Anthony
Yeah.
Davis isn't happy with that. Don't say it. Anyways, Anthony Davis isn't happy with that. As Julius shoots a three, misses it, and Russell with the rebound, and almost pickpocketed, but AD gets the ball and dunks it in. So the score is 61-45. We can see the Lakers starting to mount some sort of a comeback. AD with 10 points on the evening. Is Julius Randle and Kemba Walker have a little two-man game right now. Kemba penetrating, losing the dribble a little, falls down, and the Knicks call a timeout. So the Knicks maintain possession, 2:02 left in the first half, 7 on the shot clock, 61-45. We go right back in the commercial.
And look at this. The comment of the night here from Agent Super Hard goes. Don't touch me. Money clothes came out the Chicago game. I thought I was listening to the Bulls fans score the game. Hey, salute to Agent Super Argo back in the building, man. Salute to you there.
Agent Super Argo, salute to you,
I love
man.
his thumbnail, man. I love his picture. I love it. I love that one. That's hilarious. I love
Yeah, I
it.
love that. Yeah, that's super cool, man.
That is super cool. Absolutely. Yeah, we love you, G Money. I know G Money has a lot to break down, and I know he's gonna
The,
come in here.
he's gonna come in here and tell us what he saw from a Knicks fan's perspective, but we just, I don't know. Maybe G Money has to be wearing some sort of Knicks paraphernalia first. We have to maybe see a hat or, some socks or something before we let him back on. I don't know. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh man, yes sir. Keep it up, guys. Yes, thank you, Super Agent. As Kevin Bacon in the building, sitting there at courtside. We got Robert
Whoa.
Kraft and McEnroe, the Patriot great. He knows that he wants to see good basketball. He comes to the Garden, not to the Boston Arena. So,
Yeah, because I guess he knows Thibodeau's a Belichick.
ooh, they knocked the ball. Good defense. The
Yeah,
Lakers are intensifying their defense a little bit here.
yeah, they're intensifying their defense, and you can see the Knicks are starting to slow down in their pace. So I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe the bench will better serve or things like that. But it seems like, oh, Julius, nice turnaround, but it was a
shot clock.
24-second shot clock violation. But that was a very nice move. Julius is in his bag.
The Lakers are on a 10-3 run right now.
As Westbrook passes the ball to Davis, Davis to Monk. Monk passes it off to Bradley. Bradley takes a corner three and he hits it. Scores
Clutch three.
61-48, 135 left in the left in the first half. And yeah, they're on a 13-2 run right now, and this is not looking good.
No Derrick Rose tonight to calm things down.
Julius takes a mid range and he's fouled, but they're saying the foul is on the floor, but it's the first foul on the in
Over
the
two
in the
minutes.
last 2 minutes, so the Lakers won't go to the bonus.
Good job on Randle. Felt contact in Rose there when he heard the whistle.
Yeah, Knicks inbound the ball. Fournier to Barrett, back to Fournier. Fournier to Kemba. Kemba to Barrett. Barrett faked the drive, passes it to Julius. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Julius drives and offensive foul. Seems like
Wow.
Russell Westbrook found the right spot to just stand there.
So Lakers trying to cut this down to single digits, man. This is not good.
Most definitely, it's not, and they had the opportunity to.
What's going on? Pamakoko in the building.
As we see, Alec Burks is coming in for, is that Julius Randle?
Yeah, Randall will come off for the last minute. Well, they think they want to hold him for the last, get him fresh for second half. I'm surprised no Obi Toppin though. That's a ooh,
Oh,
loose ball foul on Burks.
Lu-
Wow, now the calls are
that
going the other
how
way.
that? Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
the call
Westbrook
had
pushed,
to have gone the other way.
but Westbrook pushed off on that there.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this. He pushed off Barrett one, and then wow.
Oh,
Oh, he grabbed his arm on his way
he
down. I can
grabbed
see
his
that.
arm. Yeah.
Oh, City for real, my man,
City
City.
for real. What's up, man? Salute to you. Hope you are doing
Yes.
well. Hope your family's doing well. Hope everything is doing, extreme. I hope you. Hope everyone in your family is doing safe and everything. And let's go Knicks, baby.
What's
As
good,
Westbrook hits the
man?
first free throw, it's 61-49 with 58 seconds left in the first half. Westbrook hits both free throws. So
11.
61-50. It's an 11-point lead. They've whittled it down from a 20-point lead to 11. Alec Burks has the ball. He's surveying, calls for a pick. Three-pointer, but misses it. Lakers get the rebound. Sorry, Lakers get the rebound. Westbrook passes it to Monk. Monk shoots the three but misses. RJ with the rebound drives up the court, goes right, shoots it left, misses the shot. Westbrook with the rebound passes it up to Davis, and Davis misses the shot, and he knocks it out of bounds. But they're saying Knicks last touch.
So they'll set up for the last shot there. Well, he's
Yeah,
gonna go for
21
two.
seconds left, and yeah, they have no more. That's their shot clock. Davis is on the block.
Oh, how's that not a foul? And he going against Noel. Wow, he barreled
Yeah,
into
and they got a
Noel.
foul.
So
So
they can
Davis
cut
heading to the free throw
penalty.
line, and yeah, they can cut it down to a 9-point game. This is sloppy defense by the Knicks right here.
Man. That means they're going to be in a battle in the second half instead of getting it. Well, it could happen. You never, we'll see on the third quarter. 10 points for Brent for Anthony Davis, and he's got a chance to cut this to single digits, man. But to note, Anthony Davis has missed 3 free throws in a row.
So he makes the first one, so it's 61-51. Cut the lead into 10. And he misses the second one, so the lead is still 10, and Knicks have the opportunity to push the lead back up with the last shot. 9 seconds left. Fournier dribbling on the perimeter. He's he
Oh,
had to have
foul.
been fouled. Yes,
Good.
he's
Jess
fouled.
Walker, salute. Yeah, he was fouled.
No, no, it wasn't. Jess, I would like to. I wish I could say it was no handle Randall ISO ball that's getting us this time, but it really isn't. It's the lack of defense from us, and
Lack
the
of
fact that
defense
the
and a lot of flat footing shooting.
a
Before we
lot of
get,
flat-footed shooting because the Lakers are ramping up their defense, and so it seems like the Knicks are kind of going away from the free-flowing offense they had earlier. Fournier makes the first free throw, so it's 62-51. Lead back up to 11.
they see the Knicks could keep it back a couple digits. Grime will come in the game here. Great thing, Grimes played some nice minutes. Not nothing sexy on the scorer's card, but held his own well.
Most definitely. Fournier makes the second free throw, 63-51. 3.3 seconds left. Westbrook trying to inbound the ball and
Oh,
turnover. Nice. So the Knicks get the ball back. 2.2 seconds left. Yeah,
they need to capitalize here
yeah,
on
they
that
need to
turnover.
capitalize with an opportunity to push the lead now.
Have you? Not
There
quite,
had
man.
to have been a foul.
Wow, no call there. Well, it's good. They want to go. I guess the refs have to go to the restroom. They don't want to call a whistle. So we go to the half, 63-51. They scored 63 points there. I was going to say their best half of the basketball of the season. I think other than the Orlando Magic game, was their best half. I was going to say this one, but they allowed to the Lakers to come back from cut it down to 10 points. And even though they ended up 63-51, but this is the second best performance of the half for the New York Knicks. I'll get you the totals in a second there at the
Oh, I
half.
have some of the stats if you want them right now.
Go ahead, because I'll do the play-by-play from here on out. Go ahead. I'll let you go for that.
No, I was gonna. I wanted to do some of the.
Yeah, yeah,
We're
go
both
for
on
it.
here, so yeah.
Go for
But
it. Go for it.
right now the Knicks are, as we see, the Knicks are up 63-51. The Knicks are shooting 54% from the field goal right now, as opposed to the Lakers shooting 37%. The Knicks are shooting 41% 3-pointers, and the Lakers are shooting 29%. Free throws, the Knicks are shooting 89% free throws, while the Lakers are shooting 63%. Though the Lakers have a lot more free throws compared to the Knicks. The Knicks are 8 of 9 from the free throw line, and the Lakers are 12 of 19. Rebounds, the Knicks are out rebounding the Lakers 27 to 22. Offensive rebounds, though, this is an issue. The Lakers are out rebounding the Knicks 6-3 offensive rebounds. So we have to shore that up. Assists, we have two more than the Lakers, 15-13. Steals, the Lakers have five, the Knicks have four. Blocks, 2-1. The Knicks have 8 turnovers, the Lakers have 7. Points in the paint, the Knicks have 22, the Lakers have 18. Second chance points, they're beating us 8-5. Fast break points are dead even at 4. And points off of turnovers. Here's the crazy part. Though we have more turnovers than the Lakers, we are scoring 13 points off of their turnovers, and they scored 9 off of our turnovers.
Yeah, that's the
Biggest
difference there.
lead we've had is 25, and the Lakers have yet to lead. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much the summary of the game, along with the Knicks scored 36 points in the first quarter. The Lakers scored 20, but the Lakers outscored us in the second quarter 31-27. So the Knicks have to shore up the defense.
Yeah, that was it right there. The points off of the turnovers and the missed free throws is the reason why you see they could say the Lakers are trailing. Although the Lakers look so discombobulated and look so. I don't know. They something's not. We thought the Knicks there was something missing there, but also you see it from them. Gideon says he agrees. He says Randall, Fournier, RJ have been assertive. And so Gideon will be in a little later. Also, we have 6 turnovers in the last 7 minutes. Yes, those turnovers in the last 7 minutes were something that hurted us. G Money not having Derrick Rose in there, we saw that. Although, you know, back to let's talk about the pleasant surprise, which is Quentin Grimes. Held himself very well on the floor. I don't think he attempted a shot at all, but but he's in there for defense, and more defense, and so far really good.
Most definitely, I agree with you there. He hasn't he's done his defensive ability, he's his defensive capabilities and his assignments, things of that nature. He had that one foul on Russell Westbrook. We're glad that it isn't Westbrook of OKC, the guy who's the star of the show, to where they would have gone to Secaucus and maybe tried to review that. They kind of saw that as not so flagrant and a play on and inadvertent. So that was good. But he has been playing solid defense. My thing right now is looking at the stats. I believe IQ, he has 0 points, but he's 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 only tried one field goal right now. IQ needs to shoot more,
Oh,
and I
God,
think
yeah.
because we're seeing he's passing to Obi Toppin, and Obi Toppin is he's getting some points. He has 6 points on the evening right now. Beautiful teamwork and 2-man game he's building with him. But I believe if he starts to build more of a 2-man game with Quentin Grimes and that bench unit, and they start to draw more attention, then IQ is going to be more assertive. But I think in order for us to really start to pull away from the game more and have the starting unit kind of be more. I don't know. They're gonna have their lulls, but in order to protect ourselves from the lull that the starting unit is going to have, I think we need IQ to be more assertive. We don't
Yeah.
have Derrick Rose, so we need that scoring to come from him.
Do you think? Let me throw this there. Do you think are we topping? I mean, excuse me. Manu quickly trying to get Obi Toppin start early, get him going, get him involved early, scoring because he knows that he's going. Since he's such an impact, IQ is such an impactful player. He's going to be there late third quarter, fourth quarter, probably play the whole fourth quarter if Kemba Walker doesn't have a strong game. And he says, I'm going to have my opportunities later down the road. Let me, since he has that good chemistry and that kinship with Obi Toppin. I'm going to try to get you going off early so you get more playing time further. Do you think that's another level of unselfishness from Obi Toppin? From Emmanuel quickly trying to get Obi Toppin going. Could we put that as part of a conversation or thought?
I mean, I think it's a duality. I think two things can be true at the same time. I think one is he does want more playing time for Obi and more playing time for himself, but also is that if you can get Obi to be a legitimate threat that they have to play defense on, and Burks is already a threat, and Noel is going to be in the paint cleaning up everything, and you can just the only person he'd have to worry about now trying to be a threat, the person kind of not feeding off of their defender is Quentin Grimes. If you can get that person to start becoming a threat, now you have a one-on-one matchup with your defender. I think quickly most of the time is gonna get his matchup off. Oh man, that's a beautiful thing right there. We're seeing Jamal Crawford on the TNT breakdown with the crew. So that's a good. I don't know. I just like seeing Jay Crawford, talking Knicks. He's a Knicks fan, legitimate Knicks fan. So I like seeing him on the talking Knicks publicly. But yeah, we just need IQ to start going.
Yeah,
See, Z.
I think he'll be okay in the second half. I quickly, you know, he just got the best shot in the team. He could hit it from anywhere. He's a scoring threat. So besides Burks is in bunches, but quickly is when you need it at the right time at the right moment. He,
so
75%.
far
Yeah,
so far this year and even last year,
yeah.
he's been known to just give us those clutch time points, those pivotal points that we need in certain moments. So um yeah, maybe that's what'll get him going, but I need Grimes to have a more impactful game.
That's an interesting one, Agent. As you see Grimes and Obi, that's another. Hopefully we'd like to see chemistry from those three guys. Quickly Grimes, Obi Toppin, and Emmanuel quickly. Basically those are our future. Besides of course RJ and so forth, but those are right there our future. We see those guys really getting going tonight against this. This is a savvy veteran team in the Lakers, although maybe a step of what they weren't in their heydays, but still that's you can't say nothing about wisdom and veteran leadership on that floor. If they could come out there and establish themselves and reestablish the Rat Pack minus Derrick Rose, be phenomenal too.
Most definitely. We're seeing
No problem.
also. Oh, salute to Agent Argo. He's at work right now, so just hopefully you don't kill your phone battery because you're on YouTube. But we're gonna give you the best, description of the game as possible, so you constantly know what's going on and the ins and outs and things of that nature.
I'm watching the Dave Chappelle
Yeah.
meme. That's hilarious. I'll make you find a Kenny Smith. Folks, just a quick reminder. I believe tonight after the program here, about 11 ish. We'll be replaying. We'll be watching it. We'll be doing it live, and we rewind. We re-edit it and re broadcast later. Also, the MMA fight, the MMA program, weekly talk with, of course, Chef Dan Austin. They're gonna bring the MMA fight card. Talk about the Misha Tate card. Also around the and a lot of UFC news and Bellator as well as boxing over the weekend and so forth. The combat sports program will be on special night tonight. Then we'll rebroadcast it either Wednesday night and maybe Thursday. Maybe depending how we're not sleepy or stuff with Turkey, we might do a Return to the Knicks podcast live Thursday night. Maybe not, or we'll see. It's up in the air. For those folks that want to join us, that usually they can be with their families. They're not away, and they can. You know what? I don't mind coming on the stream and talking Knicks or NBA basketball, or we'll just have an open discussion of sports in general. We want to talk. It doesn't have to be basketball centric. We talk football. We can talk baseball. We can talk hockey. We will open it up for on Thursday night for those that are away from home, away from their families, or at work and cannot. Because usually there's no sports. Usually the NFL or sometimes the NFL games are stinkers, are clunkers, and you don't want to be in that food coma. You want to come along and talk and just hit that subscribe that notification bell. So we'll see. Here we'll see if we'll be able to come on. We'll come on in the nighttime. We'll not too long. We'll talk about. We'll call it a sports review or we'll do anything, any open topic, any sports, anywhere we go. We'll give you the best coverage of all the different sports, different topics. We personally here, we'll be totally honest. We all are New York sports centric, but but we also talk about everything. We got even a resident Cowboy correspondent. That check him out, A to Z. Talks breaks down the Cowboys. We have here, of course, we're New York Giants and Jet fans. We also Rangers, the hockey, New York Yankees, Mets, you name it. But we do talk about all the different programs. So all the different leagues. We'll talk a little bit about the AEW. We saw Survivor Series, that good fight between Roman Reigns and Big E. It was a pretty good fight, good match. We could talk about what happened in Brooklyn. Seth Rollins being attacked on Monday Night Raw by a fan. Like, whoa. Are we taking this wrestling a little too serious with the fans? Or AEW, all that. Jerome in the building. Jerome, your Lakers are trailing, Jerome. This is the game you've been asking for since the Yankees watch along, Jerome.
Ay, ay, ay,
What's
Jerome.
going on, Jerome?
Jerome's in
Good
the
morning.
house. Watch your mouth.
My friend, I hope you're doing well, man. You always bring a smile. We know you guys come back on, and we see you guys. You can become part of the Jedi family. So we definitely appreciate seeing everyone in the building. Always put a smile when everyone returns. So I appreciate you guys. So yeah, Thursday we'll watch out for notification. I might come on, I'll put the link out there. And we'll have an open panel discussion. Anyone that's available out there, I'll put it before the chat starts, and you might as well join if you want to. You join with us, and we'll talk some sports. And hey, Rip City, I know you were here earlier. There goes your boy Damian Lillard walking in the building for now, wearing representing your Trailblazers.
I mean, but he does have a Chicago shirt on, so you never know what that could mean.
Oh, look at you throwing that road. Woo.
I mean, and
It's
Rip City,
Chef.
this is why you watch it, because we'll point out those small details right there.
We're doing a Dan Dan Wojnarowski bomb. Bam. No problem, LeBron. No problem. Trailing by 12. Ooh, Jerome is confident. I said Jerome is confident tonight. Man, what another pleasure to see City for real, man. To see my guy City for real in the building there. Hopefully one of these days, man. I want for to come on the Jedi Network, man. Dolph City. Dolph City comes up with the breathing, with the Lord Dolph City comes up on man. I can't wait. I would love for him to visit one of these days on the Jedi Network.
Most definitely. Still in a commercial break right now, as
The, the last not televised games, their halftime are long. That's for sure.
just a reminder to those maybe overseas watching, or just a reminder, the score is 63-51 at the half. Knicks are up by 12 on the Lakers. The leading scorers for both teams, respectively, Julius Randle currently has 14 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Russell Westbrook, give me one moment. I don't know why they said he's the leading scorer. The leading scorer for the Lakers is Malik Monk with 12 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists. Russell Westbrook, he looks like he's on his way to a triple double, 6 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Anthony Davis has 11 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. So yeah, that's
Give,
some of the
give,
stats right there.
give us the stat of the one man that everybody, both Knicks and Lakers, want to know about. Give me what number 7 is doing.
And number 7,
That man. That's a bad
currently he
man.
has 6 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists. He's 1 for 7 from the field, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 1 or 4 from the 3-point line. He's got 2. No, I'm lying. He ain't got 2 steals. That was Malik Monk.
I say, wow, Melo's really going out with the steals.
Nah,
And
nah, nah.
wow,
Nah, that's
Melo.
Malik Monk.
Melo yellow in it, baby.
Also, just to let people know what's going on in the league, there is one other game that is being played: the Detroit Pistons versus the Miami Heat. The Detroit Pistons are up on the Miami Heat in the fourth quarter, 77-68. So it's going to be very interesting.
Miami, excuse me, Detroit has played these teams pretty well. I know they don't have enough firepower to sustain it, but they have played a couple teams with leads.
So far, looking at the stats, they've outscored the Miami Heat in every single quarter. So it looks like the Detroit Pistons are not the Detroit Pistons of last year. You have a Cade Cunningham, Jeremy Grant, and the rest of that squad. Really, it looks like the only new people they brought in were the people that they drafted. They didn't sign any free agents, to my knowledge. So everyone has a second year in that system with Dwayne Casey. He is a coach of the year. So
As we inbound the ball here, Westbrook brings it up. In the same starting five, here's Westbrook driving, and Davis got fouled. So right away, a quick soft foul there. There was some contact. We don't want to get into penalty early. We don't want to allow teams to get back here.
see, Thibodeau is highly upset right now.
Hence Westbrook inbounds the ball. Westbrook back to Davis. Davis long range jumper, and it's off the mark. Rebound. R.J. Barrett saved it. Almost turned the ball back to Los Angeles, but it's a good save there. It's Kemba Walker back to Julius. Here's Fournier off the curl. Fournier back to Noel. Noel thought about a three. I was gonna say whoa. And Randle back to Fournier. Fournier 8 on the shot clock. Fournier driving on Anthony Davis, spins fall away jumper off the glass, misses. So good shot there. Oh, it sounds a little far away. So can you hear me now? Hopefully my sound is better. As Kemba Walker comes up with the ball. Thanks for telling me that. Hopefully it's better. Give me a thumbs up if it seems better. Here's Kemba Walker from the foul line, and he misses. So Knicks missing their shots here as the Lakers bring the ball up. Oh, he says he can barely hear me. So hopefully having a little technical difficulty here. Chef Dan, can you call the call here while I try to fix my technical difficulties? And Dan is not in the building right now. So bear with me there. Here's Tucker. And he got fouled. So let's see my head testing. It says everything's running good here on my end. So I check my soundboard. And we shall see here. So Davis inbound the ball here.
I'll take care of it from here. Sorry, I had a phone call just now. Davis has the ball, defended by Randle. He takes a mid-range jumper, misses. Noel with the rebound. Randle has the ball. He's kind of holding Davis back behind him. Drives to the paint, blocked by DeAndre Jordan. Russell has the ball, passes it to Taylor Horton, passes it to Avery Bradley, corner three, and he hits it. And they've cut into the lead. It's now 54-63, 9-point lead. As Kemba has the ball, passes it to Fournier. Fournier dribbling, gets the oh man, and him and Noel were not on sync just now, and Noel did not see that pass coming. Turnover. It's now 63-56 with the dunk from Russell Westbrook, and so Tibbs is calling a timeout. That was a bad turnover there.
That's a bad turnover. Hopefully if you guys still can't hear me, tell me again to make sure. Volume is
It
low.
says yeah, volume's low.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to step out for a moment.
So we're in a commercial break right now as the Knicks are kind of being lackadaisical in the start of the third quarter. The big task. I know you're asking what's going on right now, but it's the same old problems we've been seeing for about 15, 16 games so far right now, man. These guys are just in the start of the third quarter, that sharpness, that edge that's needed to kind of bury a team is not there right now. You need to have the same consistency that you started the first quarter with, and they're not bringing that right now. We're seeing that, the Lakers have kind of Jerome Peralta, you have a right to kind of gloat right now. You're on a 5-0 run, cutting into the lead. It's 63-56 right now. Yeah, but we're seeing that the Knicks right now, they don't have that sharpness that's needed. You had a lead of 25 points. You can get back to that lead and bury this team easily. You have to have concentration and aggression. They're not attacking with aggression. We saw Julius. That was a smart move by Julius right there because AD was, the bigger shot blocker that he was worried about, and so he drove maybe hoping he could get it over uh DeAndre Jordan. Jordan got him on that one, and it led to a 3-pointer from Avery Bradley. But I think that's something where the Knicks kind of, if they're seeing that play by Julius and Julius taking it by himself, after that block happened and Russell gets the ball, Knicks should have been running back on defense. I didn't see a lot of Knicks running back on defense, so that's something that we're kind of seeing, that sharpness, that edge, that consistency that's needed to play all 48 minutes. They're not. It's not there right now.
Let me see. Salute to Ramon Villarreal. Salute, salute. Thank you for coming aboard. Hopefully my microphone is better. Let me know, guys. Give me the feedback. Hopefully, I apologize with that. I guess my soundboard is something wrong with my soundboard. I tried resetting it. Hopefully the sound is good. Chef, you can hear me on that side, right?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. Hopefully we're going good. Let me know. Backpack time. Galvin says backpack time. We shall see there. We didn't see so far. It's just the first few possessions, but I want to see them going downhill. Go to the basket, attack. That's what they were doing early. Yeah, I did see that then the curl plays will come in once the rhythm, the back to what you got. Go back to basics, what you started in the first quarter.
I agree with you there 100%. It seems like these guys, they're just not. Ah, man, I don't know.
They got to make things hard on themselves as they
They
come
got
back
to
here.
make things hard.
And Walker brings back the ball up. Walker to Julius. Julius has Anthony Davis on him. Back to Fournier on a curl. Back to Julius. Julius dribbles. Too much dribbling there. Loses the ball there. Trapped for a moment. Passes it to Walker. Walker, 4 on the shot clock. Julius going to have to hoist this. Julius squares up for 3. Had a good look there despite rushing it, but here comes the Lakers. And good defense by the Knicks there to knock the ball out of bounds. 20 on the shot clock. So they'll inbound this here. And the third quarter of doom, Agent Argo started. Super Agent Argo said, hopefully not there. Let's see if the Knicks can play some defense here.
It's always the third quarter of doom.
Here's Westbrook, rises, and he hits it. So the changing of the baskets here, 63-58, and 23-4 run the Lakers are on right now. Not good. If you're the Knicks, here's Fournier. Fournier thought about it. Nobody wants to shoot the ball. Here's Kemba. Kemba Walker blocked. And here comes the Lakers. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook full head of steam to Davis. Davis flying in and dunks. 3-point game here. So Knicks allow them to come back all the way to one possession. It's a one possession game here with Randle bringing the ball up with 8:45 in the third quarter. So our Knicks fans are like, ugh. So here's Randle. Back to Kemba. Back to RJ. RJ. Back to Fournier. Fournier with a 3. And finally, 3-pointer by Evan Fournier. And smooth mix Texas. The Knicks team is bad. Just choking. It's sad. So we'll see, Texas. We'll see. But salute to you. Welcome aboard to the program. A to Z. And here comes Davis and floater, and he misses it. DeAndre misses the tip. Here's RJ Barrett. Westbrook with the silly foul to stop the play there. That's a silly foul, Chef.
It's the take foul. They always
Yeah.
do it.
And wow. And Fournier is one who can make shots I trust. So Texas likes to Fournier. DeAndre Aiden. Oh, excuse me, no Jordan. And here's Kemba Walker that was showing him block. Here's Julius. He throws it up and no call there. So Julius thought he was going to foul. 66-60. Westbrook back to Davis. Back to Bradley. Bradley shoots and he hits it. Avery Bradley scores there. Randle is not the answer. So 3-point game here. So Knicks are in a dogfight here with 7:33 here in the third as Kemba Walker Back to RJ. RJ going strong. RJ going strong there, and he was fouled. So RJ Barrett got a call at home. Wow. Wow. So the action is intensified here, Chef Dan. Little quick action going on.
Yeah, it really has intensified, and not only that, but I'm kind of just. It seems like the Knicks don't have the will to match the intensity, and they have to.
As RJ hits a free throw. He has one more coming up here. Knicks up by 4, 67-66. RJ with 10 points tonight and misses on the line there. So he goes 1 for 2 on the line. Here's Westbrook, wants to pick up the intensity. And good job by the Knicks getting back. Davis, 13 on the shot clock. Back to Tucker. Tucker, back to Westbrook. Westbrook thought about the 3. Westbrook, good screen there by Jordan. Jordan with a lot of misses and loose ball. The Reds were letting them play there. There was a lot of contact on both ends there. So here's Randle. Randle back to Fournier. Fournier on the curl. Passes to Noel. Noel wide open to Derrick him, and Noel shoots it, and he almost banked it in there. Fight for the rebound. Last touch by the Lakers. So Knicks will have it. New shot clock. 14 on the shot clock. They'll inbound the ball here. Ooh, I'm looking at that play there. Yep, Davis. And although Julius got away with a push there as the cameraman, and he hit and the inbound score. So the Knicks inbound and score real quick there, 69-63 with 6:40 in the third. And here's Westbrook. Westbrook backing in RJ. RJ playing good defense. Noel and a foul on Barrett. They're trying to say a 3-point play, but no. They're not going to call it. They're going to call
Yeah,
a
that's
foul
not
there.
a. There's no goaltending on that.
No, he was on his way up for sure.
It was on its way up, and he got to it already. Westbrook's got to earn it, but I don't see the foul on RJ, but they will call it on RJ. 10 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists for Russell Westbrook as he makes the first free throw. The score is now 69-64. Knicks up by 5 with 6:35 left in the third. Julius has always played rough with, as far as when the matchups with him and AD, he's always played physical with AD. As Westbrook makes a pair, so the score is 65-69. Knicks up by 4. Walker with the ball, dribbling, defended by Bradley on the perimeter. Passes it to Fournier. Fournier curling. Passes it to Julius. Julius has a mismatch, double team. Passes it to Noel. Noel to Walker. Walker to Fournier for 3. And Fournier with the 3-pointer, 72-65.
Good game for Fournier tonight.
Yes, Knicks up by 7 right now. Westbrook with the 3, and Westbrook with the 3-pointer. Score is 72-68. Knicks up by 4. Walker dribbling, got AD on him, passes it to Randle. Randle has his mismatch, and he got fouled.
So Westbrook with 15 points already. Huh. That's what you want to see when Julius getting to the line, getting the foul, getting in the paint, drawing those fouls, and taking advantage of the mismatch. He had the mismatch there on Bradley. And is this a technical foul?
It was a defensive. It was at a 3-second defense on Jordan, and he's going to the line.
Yeah, it was a technical foul on DeAndre Jordan. Because on an illegal defense, you don't call the foul. So
RJ had a lob to Noel but missed it. Russell banks off the mid-range. Score is 70-73. Knicks up by 3, 5:21 left in the third. Randle has the ball. He's dribbling up. Passes it to Fournier. Fournier passes it back to Julius. Julius has AD on him. Jab step. Driving. spin, fall away, and got it. Julius Randle in his bag, 75-70. Westbrook has the ball, defended by RJ. RJ fights over the screen, passes him off. Monk has the ball now. Monk wrap around to Westbrook. Westbrook to a cutting Bradley. Bradley gets the floater. So it's 72-75. Knicks up by 3. 4:42 left in the third. Julius, he's driving, spins, wrap around. Oh, bad pass. Stolen by Westbrook. Monk with a transition 3, misses it. AD with the offensive rebound, passes it to and another offensive rebound after a missed 3 from Bradley. Cutting DeAndre Jordan, passes it back to AD. AD working, 4 left on the shot clock, misses it. And another offensive rebound.
Yeah, the size of the Lakers are starting to show themselves here. And although Jordan pushed off there on, but they called
Oh,
timeout
there was
there.
a foul?
No, timeout. Vogel calls a timeout. So he comes out of midcourt to call a timeout. So they'll hold the possession there, 72-75. Right now, the size of the Lakers is trying to give a little bit of fits to the Knicks. That's a thing going forward. We talked about that West for another time, but you see teams that are a little taller than the New York Knicks assert themselves on the glass, on the rebounding, and you see that there a little bit of their size disparity. You know.
I understand that much, and AD with the size difference, but that last tap out, that wasn't supposed to happen.
No, but he pushed off on Noel. Jordan pushed Noel really. It could have been gone a loose ball foul, but I understand the refs haven't been calling it like that, so it is what it is. You still got to overcome, like G Money says. You need to overcome and still continue to execute your plays.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Regardless of, whether they should have called the foul or not, I know the tap out shouldn't have happened. But my thing is, after the tap out, before the Lakers got to it, there were 2 Knicks in the vicinity. There's no urgency, no fleet of footness right now.
And also the guards. The guards, those deep tap rebounds. The guards need to get in front. They were looking to go the opposite direction. That's why
There's
you get caught with your pants down, literally.
And not only that, but now we're seeing right now there's less driving to the paint from Fournier and Kemba right now.
Yeah, they got to get back to that, and also RJ needs to get back to the paint. Although even though Jordan has a couple blocks and maybe AD, don't you still cannot be afraid of going to the paint. If they block, they make a play. You make them make a play. Then you tip your hat because they made their play.
Not only that, but if they do block, it's supposed to be 2 other guards like right after, running for second chances and things of that nature. Or we're not seeing them. They're more so leaking out to try and get back on defense. And the Lakers thrive in half court sets, so we're kind of giving them we're giving them their bread and butter in a slow paced game. The Lakers don't want to run up and down. That's how the
Well,
Warriors beat them opening night.
right, but only one guy does, which is Westbrook. And since he's right now 15 points, he's feeling it. Maybe he's the only one that wants to feed off of that running and gunning. I don't know. We shall see how that goes. It'll be interesting to see 4 minute mark if Thibodeau goes to his bench or he's going to write out the starters. Remember, dude, we're going to need the starters to play the fourth. Especially Derrick Rose tonight. I think this is the game that he needed to rotate a lot of starters and bench. But I'm not gonna knock him with the rotation. They're hand in hand with the Lakers here. He knows his team. He knows what the conditioning on each member of this team that he has put him through. So we shall see how he's gonna miss some matches. He usually goes to the bench, so we'll see. Lakers team, Knicks one-time challenge. Okay. Kevin, salute to Kevin. Kevin DeBarry. Salute to you. Welcome aboard here. I believe he's a Laker fan. So that Kevin is a Laker fan. This Kevin over here is a Knicks fan. So
We'll see.
Bizarro Kev.
Yep.
So Westbrook off there. Good,
And a nice
good defense.
steal right there. Defense. They get the ball back. Julius driving, has Melo on him. and he gets 5. Good job, Julius.
Ooh, Melo shoves him hard to the ground there.
Yeah.
Good thing Julius just claps it up and he
Yep.
get that's good. That's good. He didn't want to get up and get into shenanigans with him. That's a good thing.
Yep.
Yeah, he got an extra shove there.
Hmm.
So look for that to get chippy a little later. Yeah.
Most definitely. But we
Especially if
see
Julius gets. Oh, wait a minute! It's a foul. Flagrant foul. Oh,
he
gotta
misses
hit
the
your free
first free
throws,
throw. Gotta hit your free throws.
especially when you get possession of the ball, because when you miss it, start getting into his head. Yeah. So it was a technical foul, not a flagrant. It was a technical foul on Carmelo for shoving him extra shove. So he'll go to the line for 2 more free throws. So, actually,
As he makes that free throw. 76-72 as IQ comes in. Oh, IQ got the braids out.
oh, that's what it is. Okay, I know the headband, but that's cool. I
He's
like
got the
that different
Miles
look.
McBride look. He's trying to
Yeah.
show Tibbs, like, hey, look, Miles is still here. Julius makes the second free throw. 77-72. Knicks up by 5. 3:40 left in the second. As Westbrook is driving to the paint and got the hook shot. 74-77.
Wow, Westbrook is heating up.
Yep. Julius has the ball. He's bringing it up. Passes it to Fournier. Fournier, nice mid-range shot. Misses it. Julius gets the tap from Noel, offensive rebound. They're working in the corner. Got to get
They
out
get
that corner.
they get trapped a lot there every
Yeah.
game.
4 seconds left. Passes it. IQ. Step 3. Misses it.
He aimed
Lakers
that
with the
shot.
rebound. He aimed that shot, but that was because he stepped, and I think he was trying to get a foul as well. And Russell almost loses the handle, gets it back up, defended by Burks. Mid range, misses it. Randle with the rebound. Knicks are pushing now. It looks like they got a little bit more pace now. Randle. Oh! They're waving it off. Oh, why?
Wow,
Beautiful shot. Ladies
that
and
was
gentlemen, Randle is he's driving. He fades to his right, shooting left that money baseline, and he gets it. Oh my God. And they wave it off.
if the Knicks don't score here, that'd be a disservice.
Yeah, inbound to Fournier, back to quickly, back to Fournier, back to quickly to Burks to Fournier. Fournier driving, floater, gets it. Awesome. Knicks are in the bonus. 2:29 left in the left in the third quarter. 79-74. Evan Fournier has 24 points on the night, so that's good. A good sighting from Evan. Westbrook has the ball, dribbles, picks up his dribble, passes it to Malik. Malik Monk surveying, defended by IQ, gets a screen from, and yes, moving screen, offensive foul by Dwight Howard. He's known to have those, so the Knicks will get possession. It's 2:10 left in the third quarter. Yes, he is moving with that screen. 79-74. Knicks up by 5. Evan Fournier has the ball. He's dribbling. Passes it to Burks. Burks passes it to Obi. Obi right back to Fournier. Fournier for 3. Misses it. Monk with the rebound. Monk dribbling out now. The Lakers have started to slow down their pace. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Tucker to Westbrook. Westbrook on the perimeter, defended by Fournier. Gets a 3 up, and he hits it. So Westbrook is really feeling it right now. 79-77. Knicks up by 2. IQ, he shoots a 3 and he misses it. Melo leaking out and he gets the dunk, and the game is tied 79, all up right now. 122 left. IQ has the ball, passes it to Burks. Burks gets screened by Obi. He's dribbling, surveying, passes it to IQ. IQ, and he gets fouled.
That was a dangerous, almost backcourt violation there. That was
Yeah,
dangerous.
most definitely. That was a dangerous pass.
Now Westbrook is feeling that three, but Westbrook give it and takes it. So right now he gets a hot streak. Hopefully the fourth quarter he gets cold as ice because he tends to get streaky extremely on both ends.
IQ is at the line. Makes the first free throw. It's 80-79. He makes both free throws. 81-79. With 1 minute, essentially 1 minute left in the third. Westbrook has the ball. He's dribbling, top of the key. He drives, gets the layup. 81 tied up, 49 left in the second half. In the third quarter. IQ's dribbling, surveying. Noel runs up. He picks up his dribble, passes it to Burks. Burks driving, passes it to Noel. Noel misses
Point
and
blank
he gets the
range.
foul.
This is
He
this is
missed the
why
point blank range. Yeah.
you love Noel, but he doesn't give you nothing on offense. My God, that's for him to have a dunk there.
Yeah, you're not supposed to go soft right there.
No, no.
And now Julius has to come back in the game. Because Tibbs he's not comfortable.
No, you're not. You're playing 4-on-5.
Melo takes a three, misses it. Obi gets the rebound. 24 left, 19 left on the shot clock. Passes it to Obi. Obi jam!
Use the force, Obi.
Nice two-man game with Randle and Obi. 83-81, 14 left in the third. So Lakers will hold for final possession. Westbrook calls out for a screen from Dwight Howard. He shoots a three and misses it. So we end the third quarter with Westbrook missing a three. All is right in the world right now. 83-81. But they came back,
Man,
and they outscored us by 10 in the third quarter, 30-20.
yeah, because you were at half at 61 points, and when you're barely getting past, you even got 85 points. So not a good third quarter here, but they come out with the lead here. And I'll give you the stats before I call the fourth quarter. Let's get it going here. The Knicks are shooting 46.8%, 29 out of 62. The Lakers are shooting 29 out of 71, 40.8% from the field. Knicks are shooting 39.3 from 3, 11 out of 28. The Lakers are 9 out of 25, 36% from three-point land. 14 out of 21, that's 67.7% from the Lakers at the free throw line. The Knicks are shooting 14 out of 17, 82.4% from the free throw line. The rebounds are even at 36 apiece, but the Lakers have 9 offensive rebounds to the Knicks 4. The Lakers have 20 assists, Lakers 19. The Knicks have 3 blocks, Lakers 2 blocks. Lakers have 8 steals, Knicks 5. The turnovers, Lakers have 9 turnovers, Knicks 11. So the turnovers have gone up for the Knicks. Points in the paint are even at 30 apiece there. So everything pretty much almost even, except for the missed free throws. On the Lakers' part, it might be a different game. Who knows? But we shall see going in the fourth quarter, Chef Dan.
Most definitely. But my whole thing right now is it seems like the only thing that's kind of working for the starting lineup is Julius Randle. So what happens when he does go cold? Because every player has that spell. We're seeing IQ. He's kind of having a rough go at it, but they're getting some plays through Obi and his free motion. and being in transition. Like it seems like when Westbrook is in the game and he wants to be in transition, I think, Matt, you should either have RJ or Julius along with that starting lineup. I mean, along with the bench unit, with the Rat Pack, so that way they have more, open open transition, open court transition opportunities to score. That's the best way to go about it right now.
Right, right. And I think you're going to see Julius on the center. But you have Anthony Davis resting up there. Julius minutes. It's the only issue is that with Julius with Randall and in the center position is that you gotta play him. You don't have no Mitchell Robinson, no Taj Gibson. He doesn't. Obviously, we're not gonna ask him. You're not gonna ask Jericho Sim to come in the fourth quarter to give you some minutes here. Um, wow. Could the lack of roster hurt the Knicks here in the fourth quarter? Let's hopefully not. Let's hope that the adjustments and other folks picks up. Look for Alex Burks to have one of his typical fourth quarter heroics, and hopefully we could feed off of that and keep Julius get some fresh legs in there and give him some rest. But right now, DeAndre Jordan, uh, Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, the size is against the Knicks. But we'll just see if they continue to play free flowing motion, like you said, we'll get it. So we'll start the fourth quarter, and I'm ready to give it going and take this game and get the victory. Hopefully for the Knicks on defend home court. Let's get going. We need to speed the pace up. So the
Most
Knicks
definitely.
inbound the ball here to quickly. Quickly got Randle. Randle 14 on shot clock. Back to Burks. Burks drives. Burks keeps the dribble over to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin slams it in. He uses the force. So give that man Alex Burks an assist there. Knicks up by 4 here, 85-81. As Tucker brings the ball up here. Picked up back to Davis. Davis go back to Melo. One-on-one on Obi Toppin. So here's Melo. Melo wants to try it on the second-year player. Here's Fournier trying to come in on a double, but they pass to Ellington. Back to Melo, 200 shot clock. He rises over Toppin. Good defense by Obi Toppin, not falling for the tricks here. Here comes quickly back to Randle. Here's Fournier. Back to Obi in the paint, but he got fouled. No call. No call.
Wow.
No call. Beef Wellington fouled them all over the place. No call there. Wow. Turnover. So here comes the Lakers. Wow, bad call there. He had positioning in the paint, no call. So here comes the Lakers bringing up here, trying to take advantage of a no call. Back to Melo, back to Monk. Monk stops on a dime, puts it up. Rebound by Quickly. Quickly coming up the court, racing up. Now he's going to slow it down. He's got Monk on him. Quickly putting some nice hands there. Oh, turnover. Threw the ball out of bounds. Thought that he had someone there. So Knicks turned the ball
Julius,
over.
Moved over.
With 10:35 here in the fourth. Back to Anthony Davis. Davis guarded by Randle. 14 on the shot clock. Over to Monk. Monk driving. Monk quick passes. Here's Melo. Melo rises up for 3, and he hits it. Carmelo Anthony with a 3-pointer.
And the 3 to the dome is in the garden.
84-85. Knicks up by 1 here. So here's Randle. Back to Fournier. Fournier thought about the 3. Back to Randle. Randle. And knocked out of bounds there. Knicks retain it. And they're showing the Melo replay, screaming, of course, to the New York Jinx sitting at front court.
Why'd you say it? Don't say it.
Here's Quickly. He's going to inbound the ball.
Toppin has the ball,
Toppin.
defended by.
I got the call. I got it. And here's Toppin. Back to Quickly, and he hits a 3-pointer, Chef. All right, Chef, take it from here. I wanted to get that one in there. That's all your call here.
Most definitely as they get a split. Lakers are moving the ball fast right now with passing. And they gambled and Knicks get a turnover. Burks in open court misses the layup, but Fournier covers for him. And the Knicks have a lead of 6, and the Lakers are calling a timeout. He should not be named. Latrell Sprewell is out. He is hype right now.
The real Latrell Sprewell. But salute to you, Ron. As we see, cousin Cruz is in the front seats there with CC Sebastian. Victor Salcedo Cruz is sitting in front underneath the basket with CC Sebastian. So Ramon likes it. Ramon loves it. Ramon says yes. And the word, and is that your Marv Albert voice? Yes.
Yes. Oh, so just interesting news around the league. The Heat beat the Pistons 100 to
Oh,
92. So it seems like they just clamped down on their defense for the fourth quarter. Maria, yes, salute. We're getting defense. Yes, those are the ways they wanted to do the fast-paced passing, but along that comes with that is if you play those passing lanes because these guys are stationary, you know where
yes.
the next pass is coming. And so Burks with an excellent gamble, it was able to help Randle secure it over back to Burks. Burks misses the layup, but when you have another teammate, this is the important part. Fournier accompanied him down the court. So now he missed the layup, but Fournier taps it right back in. So excellent teamwork right there.
Yep, the trail. That's why they had that trail run, that trail player. He knew he had a trail player behind him, and they took advantage of it. That was good. Good call there. Let's see. We can go on a run here and put this team away.
Most definitely. Oof. Obi Toppin right now, ladies and gentlemen, he is showing off.
Yes, indeed. And good defense. Prior to Melo hitting that three, that was on Quickly, who didn't rotate at that second. But before that, he Melo wanted to try to isolate and Toppin. You show that he had the strength to hold them back from coming and backing him out, and they had to reset the pass to Ellington back to Melo. Melo had to put up a three, put up a shot with shot clock. Good job by Toppin, not falling for any head fakes or being pushed back going the other way. So he did a good job there. Hopefully, Thibodeau sees that on when they break down the footage, film footage, and after the game or game planning, and that young man gets some accolades for playing good defense. I know it's 21 play, but that's one to get into good habits and good positioning.
Most definitely. But also, we're oh man. It And we see Quickly also hit a three. That's something else that I also want to point out because it seems like maybe he's opening up more. He's starting to, the flow of the offense is starting to come through to him more. So now he knows where he needs to be in order to get the shots that he wants to. That was an unfortunate turnover he had with Randle, but I like the idea that they're going for. It doesn't seem like these guys are going for out of pocket ideas. Seems like all the concepts are right there. It just needs to be additional movement. Everybody needs to put in the extra work. As the Lakers inbound the ball to Taylor Horton Tucker, he's bringing the ball up right now. Passes it to Davis. Davis over to Monk. Monk back to Tucker on the
That was
perimeter as Davis is working.
a loose ball foul
Loose
on
ball foul.
Julius smacked Ellington right in the face. Inadvertently, but it was nevertheless it was a foul. That's five on Randle. So Randle's got five fouls.
I mean, but that comes with the territory of playing defense on Anthony Davis. We don't have Mitch. We don't have that length.
So they look for them to exploit that matchup.
Most definitely. He's going to have to.
I think Julius fouled out. Oh no, Julius fouled out. Yep. No, that's his fifth foul.
Oh,
Excuse me.
that was his fifth foul. Oh my God, Kev.
My fault.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, it's
I
not
thought
his
he had
fifth
a high
foul.
foul there. Yeah. I apologize for that, folks. I thought,
Davis makes the smooth mix Texas. I know you want to say that he plays dumb, but at the same time, realistically looking at the lineup between the players that are available, who is the only person that can physically withstand defensively in Anthony Davis? It has to be Julius. And so that comes with the territory. Like AD is still a great player.
yeah, you can't play Jericho Sims. He hasn't even played all
Yeah, he
game.
can't.
He's gonna get his lunch eaten. He's not even in
Yeah.
rhythm or anything like that. So here's quickly bounce pass to Burks. Burks 10 on the shot clock. He's got Anthony Davis. Burks drive. Burks going to long range, and it's off the mark. So rebound the Lakers. Here comes Tucker bringing up the court with 8:50. Davis, and they call a whistle. What's going on here? I didn't see no contact. A technical foul. So is it a technical foul? I saw the signal of a technical foul, so I don't know if it's a technical or
Yeah,
foul.
but I don't know if it's a technical or a loose
Yep,
ball. A
it's
technical foul. Yep.
probably on Thibodeau. It has to be on Tom, and he hits the free throw there. Went in for probably protect on Julius Randle. Randle got a technical foul. That's not good. You're hurting your team, my friend. We need every point possible. Not since you're in 5 foul trouble. So they'll inbound the ball here. 3-point game here, and Nick just barely got it in there. So Tucker has the ball. 17 on the shot clock. Burks all over him. Bounce back good. Noel got in the passing lane and loose ball foul there. So on Tucker. So good job there, Noel. That's one thing Joe Noel brings. He gets in the passing lane, swipes the ball, good active hands. I wish he had that type of hands on offense, but nevertheless, Knicks will have it. We'll bring the ball back up. With 8:44 left in the game here, Westbrook will return in the game here. Knicks up by 3 here. Randle on the bench with 5 fouls. As quickly over to Burks. Burks back to quickly drives. Back to Toppin, baseline jumper. It's good. Obi Toppin showing some range. So 92-87. And Westbrook trying to direct traffic here. Gives the ball out of his hands to Tucker. Tucker driving. Tucker passes a 3-pointer. Missed. Traveling. Excuse me.
Traveling by Avery Bradley.
Avery
Yes, most
Bradley shuffled his
definitely.
feet. And now the Knicks will bring the ball up. And smooth. Come on, y'all. Yes, Obi. Jess Walker. Salute to you guys. And they'll bring the ball up here with 8:14, excuse me, in the fourth here. 92-87. Knicks up. As quickly brings the ball up. Back to Burks. Burks setting up. Obi rotates. Obi back to quickly. Quickly has 9 on the shot clock. Quickly rises for 3 and it's good. 3-pointer. Emmanuel quickly. Knicks extend 95-87 here. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook going in burst of speed. He layup and hits it. So Westbrook hits there and burst of speed there just like that. 89-95 as Burks passes Noel. Noel for the floater. Misses. My God. And loose ball foul there. So we'll go against the Lakers. So Noel had a shot, a point blank floater, and just doesn't go in. So hopefully that bounce, that serendipity bounce for quickly gets him going.
Most definitely. As Burks makes the first free throw, it's 96-89 with 7:34 left in the fourth. Oh man. This game is a cardiac Knicks, right? For us to have a 25 point lead and now it's so close in the fourth. And Burks makes the second free throw. It's 97-89. Russell Westbrook has the ball off the inbounds, dribbling, calls out an action. Gets Fournier. He's isolating Fournier. And they call a defensive 3 seconds on Quickly.
Wow, he's moving back. He's not in the paint.
He's not stationary in the paint.
Wow. My goodness, they do everything possible to help.
Wow.
No Walker so far in the fourth quarter. Smooth mix. So Melo will go to take that technical foul.
Oh, as we see Keon Keon Anthony in attendance watching his father play. Westbrook has the ball. He's dribbling, passes it to Oh, he fakes the Anthony fakes the three, passes it to Horton Tucker. Tucker shoots the three and misses it. Noel with the rebound, passes it to Obi. Obi up the court, then passes it to Fournier. Fournier driving, and he gets the ball back after he was stripped. Passes it to Burks. Burks dribbling. He has 8 on the shot clock. Calls for a screen from Noel. Drives. Gets the ball. Nice adjustment by Burks. Around it, got it in. 99-90, 641 over at AD. That was impressive by Burks. 99-90. Westbrook has the ball, passes it to Davis. Davis shoots the three, and he gets it. 99-93, 627 left in the fourth quarter. IQ has the ball. He passes it to Burks. Burks dribbling, gets the screen from Obi. Burks driving, gets a mid-range shot. The bounce misses, and AD gets the rebound, passes it to AD. AD passes it to Anthony. Anthony to Bradley. Bradley defended by Quickly. Bradley dribbles, tries to drive. He now gets the screen, drives, kicks out to Davis. Davis for three from the same spot, misses it. Fournier with the rebound. Fournier passes it up ahead to Quickly. Quickly dribbling, surveying. Calls for a screen, gets the screen from Noel. Gets the three, shoots it, gets it. 102-93, 534 left in the fourth quarter. IQ is on a roll right now, baby. 102-93. Fournier almost with the steal, but then pass over to Taylor Horton Tucker. He misses it. Davis gets the rebound and misses the putback, but he gets fouled, so he's heading back to the line. Smooth mix, Texas. Yes!
Remember, Davis has missed a few free throws here, but he's
Most
not giving them.
definitely.
It's not a given for the Lakers.
I just hope Jerome Peralta is enjoying this game. This game is action-packed. As AD misses the first free throw, the score is 102-93 with 5:22 left in the fourth quarter. AD,
I want to say hello to Joseph Clark. What's up, Joseph Clark?
salute Joseph Clark. AD gears up, shoots the second one, and he misses 2 in a row. Wow. He misses both in a row, and Knicks get the rebound. Burks has the ball. He's dribbling, surveying, he's calling for some action. He gets defended by Avery Bradley, gets a screen from Obi. He's dribbling, and he gets fouled. What, is there a foul? On Avery Bradley. And that, oh my gosh, I'm not going to lie right now. It looked like maybe he was going for a lob to Obi because Obi was right there. It was going to be beautiful. As Fournier inbounds the ball to IQ. IQ is calling for a screen from Noel. He gets the three. He misses the... Oh, lucky bounce in! IQ is on fire! 105-93 as the Knicks build the lead back up. Malik Monk takes the three, misses it. Burks with the rebound. 4:46 left. 105-93. Burks passes it to Noel. They try to get a backcourt violation. IQ with the three. He misses it. But Lakers get the ball back. They're moving fast pace. And I believe there's a foul on IQ for pushing Russ out of bounds.
Good pace, good call there. I don't mind that play there.
Malik Monk has the ball. He drives. He is defended very well, but Lakers get an offensive rebound. Avery Bradley shoots a three, misses. Obi secures the rebound. 105-93, but 4:15 left in the fourth. And the Lakers, they foul. AD takes a foul on Burks. The Knicks are not in the bonus. The Lakers are. So we'll have a commercial break. But wow, Jess, it isn't keeping ISO Randle on the bench. It isn't that. It's when you have a guard in Emmanuel Quickly who's making the shots that he's making, albeit with the lucky bounces, but it's a shooter's bounce because he is a shooter through and through. Like this is the thing. If we have a Julius right now to be that extra offensive spark that he's being right now, it would be excellent. But he has 5 fouls, so we can't play too much with it. And now AD, I think, he is out of rhythm, but also due to the defense that Randall has been playing on him. Because AD so far is what? I believe he's 5 of 14.
He's not having a good shooting night. But just be
He's not
careful.
having a good
Let me
shooting
let
night.
me before let me be a warning. Be careful if they bring Julius in and God forbid something negative happens to the team. He is going to be the lynching point on every talk radio, fan base, media, content. So just this is a really
I mean, to most
dangerous
of them, but
situation.
if you, I
Right,
understand to
right.
most of them,
I
but if
know
you
what you
come
mean.
to the, no,
Yeah.
if you come to the Bronx Sports Jedi Network watching this game, Kev, you got to admit it. Even when things were shaky and the Lakers were starting to come back in the game, the
He was a
reason
steady
why
force.
he was the steady force. He
Right,
was the
right.
guy supplying the points. So no one, I don't. There's no one to me really that can say that Julius Randle cost us this game. He was as much as a reason why we were able to, keep this game,
No, I'm
far.
saying now they have a lead. If they bring him in here and he starts playing ISO and he turns in the ball over with the bad handling, there's gonna be a lot of fingers pointing towards him. No, I'm not saying that he's the no, I'm not saying that because of him we play terrible. No, I'm just saying this right now. If they bring him in with under just over 4 minutes, and the unfortunate or the worst of the worst happens, he's gonna get a lot of criticism. But I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not gonna happen. It's not going to happen, but I'm just saying there's going to be a lot of naysayers or doubters if the worst comes to worst. But I don't think it's going to happen, Chef Dan, because they're playing on fire. The rhythm, like you said, when you have a point guard, and of course, no matter if you want to call Manuel Quickly a point guard, not a point guard,
He's a point guard. He's a
right,
basketball
right.
player. He's a basketball player through and through.
I'm just throwing that out there before people write it and write it there. It says if he's the guy running the show, the offensive show, on the point guard with the ball handling, they're definitely gonna have clock management, and and you need Julius Randle on the floor because you need another guy who could hit a shot with a shot clock going down. I don't trust Noel with 2 seconds on the shot clock to put up a shot, get closer. And despite the fact we might be out rebound if we bring in a Julius at the five, but you know what? We'll take our chances.
They've been leaving Noel open point blank range at the
Yes.
basket all night, and that man is converted 1 for 4. I can't make that up.
No, of course. That's why I'm saying I'm not against. I'm not against you. I'm just saying that my point is I'm telling you what the Knicks fan and the commentators are going to come out if the worst case scenario happens. But no, you got to play with handle. Although Noel's still in the game here.
Yeah, as he was handling the ball just now a little and handed it off to Burks. Burks driving on Carmelo, and I believe he got fouled. Yep, Carmelo called for the foul.
Melo don't like that call.
Yeah, he doesn't. He Fournier inbound the ball to Quickly, back to Fournier. Fournier passes it to Obi. Obi missed the mid range. Back tap Noel over to a Laker. And AD passed the ball to Anthony. Anthony misses the three. Knicks get the rebound. IQ has the ball now. He passes it to Obi after he was trapped in the corner. The Knicks are trying to burn some time right now. Fournier dribbling on the perimeter, but you still have to get into some offensive sets. Passes it to Noel. Noel over to Quickly. Quickly fakes the three, drives, takes the floater, and misses it. But that was a nice attempt right there.
That was a nice
Monk
look.
has the ball. Passes it to Russell. Russell's dribbling on the perimeter. He gets Obi in the paint. He lobs to AD, and AD gets the bounce off the backboard. It's now 105-95. Knicks up by 10. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes and counting in the fourth. Russell Westbrook with a triple double tonight. and a turnover as
Wow.
quickly had the right idea, but R- Russell still has that athleticism to get into the passing lane. Knocked it off just enough. 250 left. We see Julius starting to gear up to get right back into the game. And I know I didn't comment on it. Well, you know what? I'll save it for after the game, as the Lakers are trying to save some time letting the ball bounce, but they have to pick it up. Malik Monk gets the pass from Russell. He's serving on top of the key. Gets a pass, screen pass over to Anthony. Anthony for three, misses it. Burke secures the rebound. Obi driving to the paint. He misses the shot. Doesn't get the foul call.
Wow. Euro step too. Nice Euro
Yep.
step by Obi.
Anthony gets the three, misses it. Obi secures the rebound, and just like I don't know who said it earlier in the chat, but someone said we have to secure rebounds and defend. That's what we have to do because the Lakers are playing. They want to play in transition to try and score fast and make up the difference. Alec Burks, tough shot, misses it high off the glass. Avery Bradley gets the ball, passes it to Westbrook, passes it to Davis, Davis to Anthony, Anthony over to Malik Monk in the corner, air ball. Obi secures the rebound. Obi with 142 left in the fourth. They're trying to dribble, take out time. Passes it to IQ because now this is the time where if I'm the Lakers, I'd foul to get, some time back. IQ, he's being defended. He drives, defended, switched over to Anthony. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Passes it to Obi. Obi for pocket three. He misses it. They're playing solid defense right now. Westbrook gets the ball. He's dribbling, and he said he got fouled on the 3-point shot by Fournier.
I gotta see the replay. I was attending to the chat. I gotta see that replay.
114 left in the fourth. 105-95 as Russell Westbrook heads to the free throw line.
The chat's hilarious tonight. Jess Walker, I know you don't like Westbrook, you don't like Randall, but hang in there. It's only a minute. We gotta tolerate him for 1 minute and you have a
Oh
10 point
man,
lead.
yeah,
Jess,
Jess,
you
we
got a
have a
10 point lead, Jess. We're gonna make you believe. We're gonna make you believe. Reggie said he can't. He seen crazy things at Madison Square Garden, priceless. Well, not tonight, my friend. Westbrook hits a free throws, 97-105, chef.
Yeah. What did he hit? 2 free throws or did he hit
Yeah,
one?
no, two. This is going to be his third one coming in.
Oh man. So they gave him the 3-point foul. That's
Give him the
disgusting.
3.5. Yeah. And no replay. No replay
No
at all.
replay to even see if they were wrong.
Plenty of time for Randall to blow this lead up. Oh, man.
98, 105. So Randall has the ball. He's being double teamed in the backcourt. Kemba has the ball now. He's being double teamed. Pass over to Fournier. Fournier passes it up to Kemba. Kemba passes it to Julius. They're playing good prevent defense right now, only wanting the Knicks to shoot threes. Julius gets the mid-range shot, misses
No
it.
way.
No, Nerlens Noel misses the tip in. 49 seconds left. Passes it to Malik Monk. Malik Monk passes it to Westbrook. Westbrook fakes the three, drives, fakes it, and gets the roll in. 100-105, 39 seconds left.
5
Knicks
point
have to
game.
inbound the ball. Julius. What?
They call the timeout.
Oh. Oh, it looked like, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like that referee called the foul on Julius.
Wow, they were trying to rip the ball away. My God. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's see what now. There's a conference. Hold on a second. I mean, I don't. Eh. I noticed no Kemba Walker, no RJ Barrett in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but RJ has been playing terrible as of late. He's not like it's just been I don't know why, but when he drives to the rim, it's like he's kind of trying to soft touch everything into the rim. No, you're RJ Barrett. Go aggressive to the rim. Smooth Mix Texas saying Kemba kind of sucks right now, but you need Kemba. Kemba has hit his free throws. At this point of the game, you need guys that can hit their free throws. That's why IQ is out there. That's why Kemba's out there. We need people that can hit their free throws. That's why RJ isn't out there right now.
So far, but it's a pretty good, really a really good game tonight. We've seen good, bad, and a little ugly. Not too much ugly, but a lot of good and bad for both teams. Nick Pride, let's go. Stand up, Nick Pride. Yes, indeed. Nick Pride, stand up. And this is Knicks are allergic to strong finishes.
Yes. Oh man, you really have a hatred for Randall. It's not that. Like Randall so far on the night. I'm sorry to tell you, Jess, but 19, 15, 19 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Randall's been doing his thing. You can't. I know you want it. Like, I don't know. If he doesn't score anymore, it's fine. They're probably going to foul him and he's going to head to the free throw line and he's probably going to have to close out the game. But it, he's done enough for this team to get the win. It's now up to the rest of the parts to kind of get the machine going. And we've seen IQ is doing a huge part in getting the machine going. And Fournier, wonderful job today. 24 points on the night. So it's just been excellent. Excuse me, 26 points on the night. Obi Toppin with 12 points, Burks with 12 points, IQ with 14. Barrett, even though he's sitting right now, he has a stat line of 12, 7, and 3. Like that's a bad game for RJ tonight. 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists.
What's going on? Huntington City in the building. Salute, my friend. I hope you're doing well in the building there. We New York Knicks fans are not able to rely on Julius and clutch. So a lot of doubting right now on Julius Randle to close this out with a 5 point. There's plenty of time here. 37.7 seconds. A lot of time here for Lakers to do something. It's a 2 possession game.
And they fouled Julius.
So they're gonna have to hit their free throws.
Yep.
Westbrook did not want them to foul. They wanted to play the defense, the defensive pleasure there. So they fouled Julius. I wonder if they have a no. They're in a bonus, so Julius will go to the free throw line. Julius hit some clutch free throws and make this a 7 point game. You're gonna hit it. You're gonna be in good position, be in a chance to win this.
Jedi, give me one moment. I gotta take
Yeah,
care of something at home.
yeah, definitely. I get the call here, and Julius will go to the lines. You guys are hilarious with your comments, and Julius misses the first free throw. Oh boy, oh boy. So 105, 100, you gotta hit your free throws. That's a solid game for R. There's a solid game for RJ. He's trying to go on for section option, 4 option. He's good. Yeah, I agree with you, Kelvin. As Julius misses the first, he's gonna hit the second. He takes a deep breath, and Julius hits one of two. So it's a 6 point game here, 2 possession game here. No problem. So timeout. Los Angeles here with 35.5 left in the game here. Los Angeles trail by 6, 100 to 106 as we get into a timeout now. We'll see how the Knicks close this out here. Will Thibodeau substitute offense for defense? Will he bring in Noel here to play in on defense? Well, we shall see. Although I think he won't. I think he'll stay with you the same 5 because he wants to. You definitely got to guard the perimeter. You got to guard the perimeter. The Lakers will be desperate to try to hit some threes. So defense 100. Let's you know take Julius out in this situation. We got to make sure the ball. We might make sure we end on the ball. You want to give it to the strongest. Actually, the strongest player with the widest shoulder is Julius Randle. You can see why the inbounds go to him on there, and he's just got to hit free throws. He's just got to hit free throws. This is going to be a game of the Knicks play defend, hit their free throws. They'll get the victory tonight. So definitely, while we're there, while I have a moment before we're in a commercial, let me check out our website. Those are new to us on the program or here on if you like and subscribe to the program on a community part of our is well our website or social media accounts. where you can find us and be part of us, and hit the notification so when we come on, you definitely will enjoy having you guys back on. And the comments, you guys are phenomenal with the comments, good, bad, or indifferent. I enjoy the comment. I'm an ardent participant program as Westbrook shoots the three, and that's off the mark. Deep rebound, tap back to Monk. Monk misses. Julius comes up with the ball. Julius holds the ball here with 21 seconds here. The Lakers got a foul. They got to RJ's in the game here with 17 seconds. So it looks like the Lakers are going to concede this game. Julius gets the ball here, 11 on the shot clock. So I'm surprised they don't want to foul here. So that was a dumb, low IQ move from the Lakers as Julius and final seconds and shooting 4 second shot clock. So they'll inbound the ball here. Looks like the Knicks will pull away with this 106-100 victory against the Lakers. Once they inbound the ball here, go Knicks, absolutely, and it's over. Knicks win 196 here. We'll definitely have the wrap up. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to put, if you tonight, since we're going to be done, we're going to have G Money here, and we're going to have a roundtable discussion. If you guys in the chat would like to join us on the program, just be respectful. Watch your vocabulary, your language, and you could join us here on the stream. You're more than welcome to. We're gonna open it up to the chat. If you want to come on as a panel, we'll discuss it. We'll see what we saw tonight, and so forth, and we'll definitely get it going. I'll give you the totals in a minute. Chef Dan steps out for a second, taking care of business, and the Knicks win 109-06. And we'll give you the final totals. The Knicks shot 45.1% from the field, 37 out of 82, holding the Lakers to 34 out of 91, 37.4. They shot 45.5 from three-point land, 15 out of 34. The Lakers shot 11 out of 36, 30.6% from the field. The Knicks shot 81% from free throw land, 17 out of 21. The Lakers shot 70%. They were 30 out of 21. The rebounding, the Knicks out rebound the Lakers 50-51. Although the Lakers had 13 offensive rebounds, the Knicks 7. The Knicks and Lakers both had 23 assists. The Knicks had 4 blocks to the Lakers 3. Knicks had 8 steals to the Lakers 7. Turnover battles, New York had 14, Los Angeles 12. Points in the paint, 38 by New York, 36 by the Lakers. I'll give you the leading scorers in the second. Let me bring in G Money for a moment. G Money, well, salute. I'll give you that. Let me give the leading scorers tonight, and then we'll let you go do your wrap up like normally. The Knicks were led tonight by Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier with 26 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds in 42 minutes, followed by Julius Randle, 20 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists in 34 minutes. We had RJ Barrett had 12 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds in 27 minutes. You had Alec Burke with 12 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds in 26 minutes. Emmanuel Quickly, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 22 minutes. Obi Toppin, 12 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds in 22 minutes. You had Quincy Grimes played for 5 minutes. He had a rebound. You also had Nolan Zoel with 4 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. He played 39 minutes. And 6 points for Kemba Walker with 5 assists, 4 rebounds in 23 minutes. Gideon, talk to us, boy. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing fine. How's everybody doing?
Doing well, man. I'm glad you're here.
Thank God. This is a gut check win. This was a win we needed because when the Lakers tied the game at the being down by 25, it looked like, oh boy, here we go again. But the bench was huge again. Julius Randle played smart down the stretch, got guys involved. Evan Fournier was awesome tonight, driving to the basket, hit some clutch time threes to save our butt. RJ Barrett had a good first quarter, hitting some timely threes. We dominated the first quarter because we were sharing the ball, attacking, getting open threes. To start the second quarter, we do the same thing. We were up by 25, but when the Lakers came back, really due to the fact of Westbrook just being a monster, just bada boo, bada bang. Salute, Happy Prince. But
Happy Prince, welcome aboard. Happy Prince, welcome. With Knicks win tonight. I'm sorry, G Money, to cut you off. Go ahead, my friend.
No, you're fine.
G Money is a popular character on the program. G Money.
Yeah, but it was a good win for us. This is a win that we needed without D Rose. I know the Lakers didn't have LeBron, but we just needed to just close this game out because this would have been a horrible loss here. But hey, we took care of business. We executed at the right time, quickly hit some time threes. We did a good job getting Obi some backdoor dunks, wraparound dunks, and also our defense down stretch really more start fourth quarter was great. Being physical with AD, I thought we contained him just enough in this game. And even though Westbrook had a 31-point triple, even though Russ had a big second half, I just thought that we forced him to more likely jump shots a little bit during the second half, though. So that's what helped us in this game. And Seth just made the right adjustments, and it was a good win for us. And by the way, we're 9-2 at home against the Lakers since 2012.
Wow, that's a good fun fact there. That's a
Mm-hmm.
good fun fact. Let me ask you, Chimani, what you thought of Quentin Grimes' 5 minutes played today?
Yeah, I said it's still early. I can't judge him too much because he barely played, but he was like, just there.
Just there. I thought he played well. I think he played well good defensively because you didn't see usually when if he looks lost, teams would exploit that on back to back cuts. He stood with his
Right.
man. He kept he held his own. I mean, there's nothing that to throw a parade. I'm not saying we need to throw Quentin Grimes a parade. I'm
Oh, no,
just saying
no,
that
no.
he rotated well. He played efficient and he was respectful on the floor.
Yeah, he was good defensively. That's true. He's good defensively. Yeah.
Yeah, he played good defense. He played really good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Dan, what's your thoughts on the overall with the whole your I mean we called the game, but what's your take after we could digest this for like after what 2 minutes after this game is over five? What's your thoughts on this?
Um, Great game at home. It was needed to, just kind of. We see that the Lakers are teetering and tottering. They're kind of an uneven team right now. So, what we needed to do was kind of secure this game, especially with them not having LeBron, with Rondo being out. I know we didn't have Derrick Rose, and we're missing like two centers, two pivotal centers in Mitchell Robinson and Taj Gibson, but it was just an overall good win as far as like the way we executed certain things. I'm liking really what I noticed during this game, especially during the first quarter. What kind of helped open things up was Kemba and Julius forming a relationship, a two-man game per se, where these two are learning how to play off of each other. If like it seems like right now the I know everyone was panicking because I know we're still, early in the stages, but this team, the reason why we feel like, the reason why a lot of people can feel like this team doesn't need any trades at this moment right now is because it feels like this team has the ability essentially where everybody can play off of everybody. It just takes time to build that chemistry. And so when everyone knows how to play off of everyone in a free flowing way, everyone can relocate themselves and it becomes more free flowing. We saw more of that, but it comes with the aggression and taking gambles with your passes, not stupid passes, but knowing, sometimes I'm going to trust that my man is supposed to be where he's supposed to be. I'm not going to telegraph the pass. I'm just going to, pass the ball and try and get the win, try and get the result that's needed. But yeah, it was just a beautiful victory. Like I said, more two-man game is being shown. We're also seeing a two-man game between Obi and Julius starting to develop, and that's a good thing because you have a guy in Obi Toppin who athletically can rim run, and now we're starting to see him be more comfortable with his mid-range jumper. Um, Julius, he can go to the rim and he can get the mid-range jumper. He can shoot the three better than Obi. Obi is getting more comfortable shooting the three. He had some bad misses today, but he's taking them more confidently and with a lot more speed too. So it's just a lot of things we're seeing grow more and more. We're seeing good habits come through more and more. The bad habit is still sticking its head in the fact that our third quarter was very, very bad. We came out with lacking energy. We didn't do what we were supposed to do defensively, and because the Lakers started to bring their intensity on the defense, we started kind of stalemating on our offense. Really, when a team brings and intensity on their deep on a defense that hasn't been done throughout the game. You kind of have to make them test it and kind of really have them go through the full defensive progression. It seems like a lot of times because like when we go into an isolation or when we just kind of decide, hey, we'll do just a two-man game into a short shot,
Mhm.
into a short, a short shot clock shot. We're letting the defense off the hook. We can't let the
Right.
defense off the hook. So that's just some of the things that we're seeing. Like we can't let the opponent's defense off the hook. We have to make them try for every possession because
Right.
Lord knows they make us try for every possession.
Mhm.
Very well said. Again, salute to Frank. Salute Frank. I'm glad you're in there. The Knicks, yes, the Knicks covered. They were a 5.5 point favorite, and they covered by 6. If I had a half point, if you took the Knicks over, but the under 216. The Knicks and the Lakers did not combine for over 216. So again, the under once again. Yeah, absolutely. And Obi Toppin. He said the rookie the Knicks took in the first round from Dayton, Ohio. Obi Toppin played a good minute, and also shooting with confidence. That a couple baseline
Mhm.
jumpers. Looking smooth. I like that there. And Derrick Rose did not play with a sore ankle, so he'll have a couple days off. I think the Knicks play off for the next 3 days until the 26th, if I'm not mistaken,
Now they're
against
playing against the Suns on Friday.
Friday. So they play the Suns Friday. So a couple days off there for him off his ankles, and it makes sense there. It was a good time to take to hold him down to rest Derrick Rose. And I was a little concerned because I thought the Lakers were going to take advantage of not having the extra point, the point guard there, but they didn't. It was funny to see. Not funny. I'm actually well surprised they didn't play Rajon Rondo. I think he would have helped. I think he would have helped. With the Lakers there. Hopefully, if things start spiraling, I hope they release him. I would love for the Knicks to jump on a Rajon Rondo.
Yeah,
You know,
me too.
but we worry about that some other time. With that said, G, let me talk to you. Talk to me. Tell me what other than the usual spot that we saw. What was pleasant surprise? My pleasant surprise was the 2020 the leading scorer, Evan Fournier.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Evan Fournier, and my pleasant surprise to we started to figure out the zone a little bit better at the end. To start the game, we couldn't figure out the zone, and that's why the Lakers got back in the game. But we started to share the ball, kick out, and I'm also surprised that Obi Toppin hit a lot of. Don't forget, he also hit a foul line jump shot too
Yeah,
at the
that's the
end
one.
too. Because
Hmm.
he really worked on his offensive game a little bit. I know it was only one game. He's worked on his offensive game a little bit though. And another pleasant surprise is that Quickly took good shots at the end. I know some shots bounced in, but he took good shots. Didn't take any stupid, crazy threes. He took good shots in rhythm to allow the game to help us extend the lead. And I was and like we were just even though AD had big numbers, if you actually watched the game, I felt that we were physical with Anthony Davis. We didn't allow him to kill us with the mid-range shot consistently. We didn't allow him to kill us in the paint consistently. I thought we contained him well enough because I thought AD, even though I picked us to win the game, I thought AD would have a bigger game than what he had tonight because of our lack of rim protection other than Noel. But I was pretty much surprised that we contain 80. And I'm surprised that Melo was like garbage tonight. I'm really surprised that Melo was pretty trash tonight. Missed a lot of clean looks. I thought that Melo would have a decent game, not an amazing, but like a decent so game. He was horrendous tonight. And he missed some clean looks. So I know some shots rimmed out, but look at this. 3 of 14 from Carmelo Anthony. And we did a good job closing out to him at the 3-point line for the most part and jump shot. But man, 3 of 14, whoo, that was not a good performance for him. But other than that, that's just my analysis though. That's just my analysis, and that's just my analysis. So, yeah,
Yeah, also Anthony Davis missed a lot of free throws. He was
yeah,
one time he missed three in a row, and then he missed those two when, fourth quarter was really close to
Pivotal free throws. Pivotal
pivotal free
free
throws.
throws. Pivotal
Yeah,
free throws that he missed. G Money, I want to agree with you 100% in what you were saying about how AD, like we played physical with him. I know Jess Walker was in the chat talking about how IQ Randall was playing with low IQ because he got the fifth foul, but that's a result of playing physical with Anthony
mm-hmm.
Davis. Like it isn't all flowers when you just say we're gonna go into a defensive stance. I'm gonna stop this guy. I'm gonna try my hardest to stop this guy. That doesn't necessarily mean like even the best defensive players, they'll end up with 5 fouls, and that's a badge of honor that they didn't get the sixth foul. That's what their badge of honor
Right.
is that
Now
they
look,
got the fit, they got all the way to 5, and they didn't foul out.
right, and another thing, the Lakers missed 9 free throws. They
Yeah.
missed 9 free throws. They lost by 6. So if they shoot better at the line, maybe it's a different game for them. But like you guys said, AD missed a lot of crucial free throws that could have helped the Lakers back in the game. And Melo, like I said, I felt Melo was pressing at times. I felt Melo was just trying to put on the show a little bit, though. That's what I thought. But he just wasn't on.
I don't know about if Melo was pressing sometimes. I think really, here's what took him out of the game. I think Melo was looking forward to a mid-range competition with Julius. He thought maybe he could get into a jab step series with Julius. And Julius decided, I'm not doing that with you tonight. I'm taking you straight to the bucket and I'm trying to get the easy ones. That's all he did. And if not, I'm gonna kick it out to someone who's ready. He's either cutting or a shooter who's ready to shoot. And so that's what Julius decided to do. And I think that kind of got Melo out of his rhythm, because it was like, okay, I think he was maybe kind of predicating his game. I think he was predicating his game really on what Julius was going to do. And since Julius took him to the paint, I don't know, Melo maybe should have shot more 3-pointers, should have stayed out of the he either should have stayed out of the paint, or if he was going to his mid-range, he needed to make quicker decisions with his mid-range. It seemed like a lot of times he wanted to jab step, but he ended up jab stepping with the OB top in it. He got OB one time with a 3, but as far as the mid-range shots, they were not falling for him.
Tell me about it. And also, I thought we did a good job forcing THT to take shots. THT was Busada, 0 of 8 from the field. We did a good job forcing him to tough shots, and during other guys, even though Westbrook had the big third quarter, I thought the fourth quarter we did a good job getting the ball out of his hands. I thought we did a good job forcing other guys to do other things, and the Knicks did a great job defensively. And we didn't allow the referees to get in our heads because there were some missed calls on both sides, but we did a good job playing through the referees and just execute, giving those drives. And did you know how many lobs and big and backdoor dunks Obi had in this game? We need to do more of that. If we can do more of that, then I think we'll be fine. But the Knicks showed a lot of toughness. If it was previous Knicks teams, they would have blown this game. If it was previous Knicks teams, but this Knicks team showed a lot of grit and toughness, not only offensively, but defensively. We were scrapping for loose balls. We were diving. Even though Westbrook had a triple-double, we forced Westbrook to more outside shots. He did drive here and there, but I thought we forced Westbrook to more outside shots in this game. And we did a good job keeping DeAndre Jordan off the glass. And we did a good job keeping DeAndre Jordan off the glass, make sure he doesn't get those lobs and dunks. And I thought this is a good win for us. And this is a win right here that we're starting to build wins at home. We got 2 straight home wins. We got the Suns coming up. And then, and then at home, then we got the Nuggets. It's one game at a time. We just got think about Phoenix. It's one game at a time. But this was a win right here that the Knicks showed complete grit and execute well down the stretch.
I want to salute Knicks Gas Oracle. Salute. Welcome to the Bronx Jedi Network. I appreciate you coming along. I know you've seen OG Money here, part of the program, part of the network here. So salute to you there. And you're bringing some good points there. It is Emmanuel Quickly's team. This I think Emmanuel Quickly might be the franchise. Believe it or not, I agree with that statement, man. I wouldn't be surprised. Confidence builder. Absolutely, that is a confidence builder game. It was phenomenal. Hey, salute, Jarvis LaFleur. What's going on? Welcome aboard to the Jedi Network. Salute to you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Welcome aboard here. We're chopping it up and doing a little quick recap. The chat, if anyone wants to come on, the chat and the panel is more than welcome. Like I've asked you just to be respectful, and we'll talk one at a time, and we'll get going. And I would love to hear you guys point at the Lakers. And what's your thoughts on the Lakers game tonight, the Knicks confident builder, and what we're looking going forward now that we have not a gauntlet, but a pretty rough schedule with we got the Phoenix Suns, the Nuggets, so forth, and we'd like to talk about that, a little bit of a round table going on there.
I think we can beat Denver. I'm not scared of Denver. I mean, I know the Nuggets have size, but the fact that Michael Porter has a nerve issue in his back. I don't know if he's going to come back. It's a little Jarvis. Also, the fact that Jamal Murray, I don't know if he's going to play this year, the ACL, and even Jokic has an injured wrist. So Who knows? So I think we can beat Denver. I think we can beat Denver because the Nuggets, to me, man, they're not that good. It's like they have scoring, but the defense comes and goes, and they have no rim protection. They have no real rim protection. So I think we can beat Denver. I think we can beat Atlanta. Atlanta, even though the Hawks are starting to pick it up, like I told you, BS, I knew the Hawks were going to play well. They won 5 in a row. I think we can beat the Hawks this time at Atlanta. It will be challenging, but I think we can beat the Hawks if we can just, be physical with Trae Young, prevent him from hitting those threes, and their other guys. Well, I can't say their other guys, but you get my point. Like, just watch out for the shoes of the Hawks. The Suns, I think will compete against the Suns. I think we may lose that, but I think we can compete against the Suns. The Nets, that's gonna be tough because for us to compete with Brooklyn, we just gotta contain at least one of them, Harden or KD. We gotta contain one of them. They both can't have good games. They gotta contain one of them and watch out for Patty Mills because Patty Mills has played really well with the Nets. So yeah,
What's up, Random Phenom? What's going on? I'm glad you see you back in the chat in the building. Salute to Random Phenom. I know you enjoyed that victory tonight. Chef Dan, talk to me about what we're going to do. We're going to see with the Phoenix Suns now. Now we recap this Lakers game. We see what's going on there. A couple days, a feel good win for the Knicks. What you think? Wow, look, Jarvis, you took the words right out of my mouth as soon as I said it. Good call there. Good, great minds think alike.
yeah.
This I believe we're playing the Suns at
Friday.
Yes,
home as well.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
This Lakers game was a good game, not only because of not only because of what of how we got the win, but I think just the one thing we haven't been talking about yet, and this is something that I think we can do. What happened with the Lakers, we can do the same thing with the Suns, and that is the shot diet that we had tonight. 34, I believe we took 34 threes,
Mm-hmm.
34 threes, but we had 36 points in the paint. That lets me know we took a lot of shot attempts in the paint. We were, trying to really drive to the paint. We're not a shoot. We're not the team that, and we've seen it happen against the Orlando Magic. I think the last game with the Orlando Magic, we let them off the hook by shooting 49 threes in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessary to shoot that many threes. We can drive to the rim and get what we want. So, um, with the Suns, it's all about driving to the rim, being a physical presence, and then from there
Right.
letting it spray out. After that, I believe we have the Nuggets. I know
No, we
you.
have the Hawks. We're at
We have the
Atlanta.
Hawks. We have the Hawks, and then
We're at Brooklyn next
then we're
Tuesday.
at the Nets, and then the Bulls, and then the Nuggets. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the Suns, I believe that game, it's gonna be a close game. I can't guarantee a win or a loss, but I just know it's gonna be a close game.
It will be
Also,
close.
dependent on which, depending on who we get back in the center position, that may be a stress reliever for DeAndre Ayton. Because that 2-man game between Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton is going to be
Mm-hmm.
tough, but also, man, if there's ever a moment that we need RJ Barrett to get right, because I
This game,
believe he's going to be defending
Devin Booker.
not Devin Booker. No, if he's
Is
defending
it
Devin Booker,
Bridges? Is it Bridges or
if
Crowder?
so,
One of them.
then if it's whoever's defending Bridges, I believe it might be Evan Fournier, has to be on point.
I was born in Brooklyn, though. So yeah.
Before we continue, hey, guys, 45 likes away from 600, and we got 600 plus
Come on,
people
click those
in
slides.
the
Click,
chat.
click,
Let,
click, click, click.
Let's get us
let's
to
just
the
get to
next
600.
600.
Let's get to
Come on,
Yeah,
600.
let's go.
absolutely.
Come on, we got to get a win against a good team.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, definitely with that. That's a good matchup with that Phoenix Suns game. I know that G Money will be invested on that Phoenix Suns game. He's gonna either way. He's gonna come out winning.
Yeah,
He's gonna
Yeah,
come out
I
winning
like
because
both
here's
teams. I
this.
like both teams.
Because
Yeah.
right before the game start, he's gonna have a lovely Thanksgiving turkey
Yep.
leftover sandwich. He's
Mm-hmm.
gonna have a nice sandwich, and then he's gonna watch the Phoenix Suns against the Knicks. Either way, he's gonna come out winning, and then he's gonna probably have a pecan pie or
Yeah.
pumpkin pie. And man, G Money, man, look at that, man. That's called being super thankful, man. I can't believe that. With that note, guys, Thanksgiving is upon us. I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving before those that are joining us. Thank you for I'm thankful for this stream, for knowing every person that I've spoken to on the stream, on camera, off camera, in the chat. I'm thankful for everyone coming aboard, talking to us, having just giving your time. I'm going to be thankful for that, for meeting everyone, and I appreciate it. And of course, Friday is going to be the Alfred Payton revenge game. Good one day. Totally forgot about that. So look at
That's
that.
possible, but I doubt he's gonna play much. I don't see it, but I
It's
won't be surprised.
It's Elf in the Self season. You never know.
That's true. And
How's he
here's
doing anyway? How's he doing? You should know his stats. You're a Phoenix Suns
Yeah,
fan,
yeah,
yeah.
Elf is
yeah.
just he had a good start. I've been watching the games. Alfred Payne had a good start, but they're not using him as much. They're using more of the Cameron Payne, Cam Johnson. I'm talking about their bench. Cameron Payne, Cam Johnson, Landry Shim, who's hit some big time threes for us. Also JaVale McGee, and
I
I
like how he
said
says
Cam
for
Johnson.
us.
Also,
I
because I'm
love
rooting
it.
for the Knicks and it's on room for both teams. And who else? And
Who is us, right, Kev?
the
Who
Knicks,
is
You
us?
heard it out. You heard it on the
both
stream,
teams.
folks.
Because I also want Chris Paul to get a championship. That's another reason too. So
I know. I know.
yeah. So this Suns team is deep. My only concern with Phoenix for them turnovers, because sometimes when they have these big leads, they tend to get a little bit careless, especially down the stretch of that Spurs game. Because I remember Phoenix was up by 18 in the third and 11 late, and it got a little bit careless. I'm saying we just gotta just learn to limit turnovers. Well, I'm rooting for the Knicks and Suns, so either way, I win out of this. If Phoenix wants to win a championship, limit turnovers, don't settle too much for the outside shot, and also I know Chris Paul is getting old, and I like him passing, getting guys involved, but I wish he become a little more assertive in the first half, not just wait till the fourth quarter to be assertive, because in the playoffs is a little bit different, though, because when you play against high-level competition, you may want to be more assertive. And Devin Booker can score in the paint. He just needs to be more consistent in the three-point shot. And also the fact is he just needs to just be more show my IQ in close games. Because even though Booker is a good player, my problem with Devin Booker is that he can be streaky sometimes in the fourth quarter, and certain turnovers can change. Like example, Game 5 against the Bucks, he did have 40, but that turnover, and I give Drew Holiday credit. Drew made a great steal. You got to share the ball, man. You got to share the ball. Don't try to do too much, though. Same thing with JaVale McGee. McGee's done a good job protecting the rim, getting lobs, but I wish McGee could be more decisive with the ball. So again, even though I like the Suns, if we also got to praise and critique teams too. I can't just do one of the. I gotta do both. So that's my keys for the Suns. For the Knicks, I mean, Julius Randle, great first quarter, jump shot was falling, was taking it to an Anthony Davis. Continue to do that, every Randle. RJ Barrett, like I said, Dan, this could be a game for RJ Barrett. Start attacking the rim early. Then you can get your three-pointer to go. And what we need to do, I would try double Devin Booker. I would try double Devin Booker if I were the Knicks. Because you don't want to double Chris Paul. Chris Paul can pass. I would double Devin
Right.
Booker to get the ball out of his hands, and maybe dare DeAndre Ayton to take more mid range. I know Ayton can score in the paint, but if they can dare Ayton to take more mid range shots, it will be effective. You can't allow him to score in the paint, and also New York's bench has to outplay Phoenix's bench. Force the Suns to ISO. Don't force the Suns to share the ball, swing. You don't want to do that against this team. You got to force them to an ISO side situation and rebound over JaVale McGee. Rebound over DeAndre Ayton. They can do that and win the glass. They should be good. And like I said, we got to double. To me, we got to take Chris Paul or Booker out the game. You can't allow both to have good games. That's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you this: how's the Suns shooting 3-point percentage as a team? Give us that. We're gonna
As a
change
team, I
We're
think they
gonna
shoot
change.
around
We're, gonna-
36. Let me check. I think as a team, let me
we're
see.
gonna change the name from the Return of the Knicks podcast to Suns Wars. Sun Wars podcast because it's like a Suns podcast here with AKG Money, the walking stat machine of the program of YouTube. Is you need a stat, you need numbers. G Money is the man. That's why we love him. That's why he's part of the network here, and I'm glad to have him on as partners in this network with us.
So you see, as a 3-point shooting team, let me see. Phoenix as a 3-point shooting team, shooting around 36%. Yeah.
36% as a team.
From downtown. Yeah, that's pretty good. And they've been
That's
red
that's
hot.
that's league that's the league average too.
Mm-hmm.
That's league average. Not bad. Okay. All right. Not bad. So we know what to expect. So they look like they're a balanced team
Mm-hmm.
from 3 pointers and scoring and all that on there.
Right, right.
Okay. So the matchup right there is double teaming Booker, getting the hands off the ball out of Booker's hands,
Mm-hmm.
and see if he gets his teammates around involved there. Usually Chris Paul averages around what 16, 17 points a game, but he seems to have like 20 plus points against the Knicks for some reason.
Yeah, he loves New York, man. He loves
Yeah,
New York, and he loves the Big Apple. Did you notice last year in the fourth quarter, he hit that crazy
yeah,
mid range and hit that dagger three? It's like that's
and in
not
Phoenix too, and in Phoenix as well. G Money, remember in Phoenix he has some big closeouts to those games.
Mhm. Right, right,
Right?
right. That's what I'm saying. If I were the Knicks, you don't want to. I would try to win this game. You're not going to win the blowout, but win this game. Come, you don't want to be hanging around with this type of team though, because the Suns are the best clutch team in the NBA. If you notice though.
You know what? Knicks gas. That's a good one. Let's see of how quick. I said that this team, the Lakers, was going to be like a measuring stick for the Knicks. For IQ, it will be going up against Chris Paul. That's a good, really good
We
measuring
got
stick.
ball pressure. I'm saying we. 'Cause I'm a Knicks fan too. We got ball pressure CP3. You cannot. You got ball pressure CP3. I
G-
know Quigley's not Drew Holiday. He's not. But I'm saying that you gotta try to ball pressure Chris Paul and be physical. What helped the Bucks last year is that when you saw the games, they were ball pressure Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton at times were ball pressing Chris Paul when he was bringing the ball up, which forced him to turnovers. You got to make Chris Paul a little bit undecisive if they you know, if the Knicks want to hang in. And like I said, this could be a game for RJ Barrett to have a pretty good game. I'm not saying amazing, but at least a productive game. And also what we need to watch out for Crowder and Bridges at the 3-point line and Shammy too.
Right. And Chef Dan, I'm gonna ask you a question. I want it was for G Money, but G Money, you're gonna elaborate after. I wanted to get Chef Dan in
Right.
there. What you good question. I feel a bit like Bitch might get traded before the All Star. What's your opinion, G Money, and of course I'm gonna throw it to Chef Dan because I'm gonna give Chef Dan a talk real quick. And then G Money, I want you to answer that so you can think of your thoughts because that question was directed to you, G Money, but we
Okay.
want to elaborate on that.
All right.
Me personally, no, I don't think so. This regime hasn't had Mitch for a full year, so they haven't had a full honest time to really evaluate him. You give him the full year, you evaluate him. Plus, it's a contract year, so you can also sign him for a cheap contract, or sign him for a favorable contract. Not really cheap, but favorable for both sides, where he gets more money, but then also it's a tradable contract. Because that type of talent, you kind of just don't want to let walk into free agency.
Okay, G Money. Thank you, Jarvis. Jarvis, if you ever want to come on board. You want to come on, or any Nick Gas, anyone else in the chat would like to come on. But we'll stay on for another 15, 20 minutes. Then we'll call it a night. We'll be on long, and we'll allow the other content creators to come on as well, and allow them to elaborate and give them the space and also the viewership, so everyone could go and bless their channels with views as well. So with G Money, go ahead, G Money. That question was directed to you. So, what's your thoughts?
I'm 50-50 on this. If I had to guess, I don't think they'll trade Mitch. I think deep down, I think because like what Dan said, I think they want to try to see if they can find a way to keep Mitch healthy. I don't think they'll trade him. I just don't see it. And he's asking us, do you think he can get Boogie, or do you think he's washed and fell off? What do you guys think? Do you think we need Boogie Cousins?
Man, I think his best days are behind him. I would love to get when Boogie Cousins was in his prime,
In
or right or
Sacramento and in New Orleans, I was like, oh man,
right.
woo-hoo.
Yes, of course. That I would like, but I think he's behind his prime. You know, and they had a chance when he was just, just out in the street, and they didn't even bring him in for a workout. So it tells me, oh, DeRosa got hurt.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back. I mean, this
No, he got carried off. Oh, no, no. It looks like a torn ACL.
wait, who
DeRozan,
got hurt?
DeRosa
Wait,
for
DeRozan got hurt for the Bulls?
not no, no, DeRosa, number 35 for.
BJ Dozier.
PJ
Dozier,
Dozier.
excuse me.
Oh, for the
Excuse me.
Nuggets, man. That team. I'm not watching the game. That team's losing bodies, man. That team's losing bodies. Think about it.
That's a torn ACL. That's a torn ACL. Yes,
You
indeed.
think so?
Oh, the way he hold it right on his
The
knee.
way he's landed and holding it right now.
Okay,
And he was carried. What's going on, Tony Wu? Tony
let me
Wu guarding
check.
the Knicks in the building.
Let me check. Let me check.
G Money, we'll check it. Look at that. G Money is our other Jeff, not Jeff Passan, the other commentator from NBA Insiders, because we got Bordanowski with the wall bomb, and now and look at that Chef Dan on the other side, and they got G Money checking it out. Salute to everyone. Bronx Sports, yeah, BX Sports, yep. Bronx Sports like Bronx Sports, yes indeed, absolutely. Of course, you cannot be a Bronx Sports without the number one team in the Bronx, which is the New York Yankees. That's why I'm a big sport guy. Um, uh, Salute, man, G Money and Garden the Knicks. Everyone, please check out Garden the Knicks podcast as well. They're gonna break down good content there.
Yeah, I'll check it later. I'll check it
You'll
later.
check it later.
But
All right.
I'll check it later. But the Nuggets are losing bodies, man. I mean, think about it. Michael Porter might miss the rest of the season because there's a nerve issue in his back. Jokic has a wrist injury. We all know the Murray injury, the ACL against Golden State. This is the reason why I kept telling people this Nuggets team's not going far, because it's like they just can't stay healthy. And also, they didn't solve their rim protection. They didn't solve it, though. It's like the Nuggets have the scoring and the athleticism, but they need some sort of rim protection. I mean, Jokic can score in the block, he can shoot, but he can't. He's not a great rim. He's okay, but not a great rim protector. And losing McGee, and I don't know why they didn't play him a lot in the playoffs last year. That was kind of big because he could have helped you protect the rim. And this team's just losing bodies, like I said. I don't think Denver's going to do much. And this may sound crazy. Don't be surprised if this team's fighting for a playing spot if they just can't get healthy.
No, that's not a bad assumption or a bad statement. Especially when you got so many injuries and decimated, and it's just going to catch up. The losses start piling up and so forth. Right now, to be honest with you, but they have good veterans in Green, and Aaron Gordon needs to pick up his game. I know, but it's NBA basketball. We'll talk. We're not just a Knicks-centric team. We want to talk a little bit about the league, but we had an opportunity to freestyle and talk a little bit. But Aaron Gordon needs to pick up his game. Big time. He needs to really come up big for that team.
I mean, Aaron Gordon needs to be consistent. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, G Money, you know that description you gave for Jokic, how he can pass, he can score at all three levels. He just can't rim protect with the best of them, right?
Yeah, he's not a great rim protector now.
That was Boogie Cousins in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Right? Except he doesn't have the passing skill that Jokic has. He's not the unselfish teammate that Jokic is, because we clearly see it. Like, DeMarcus Cousins, to a fault, like he could have gotten that Sacramento team to better places, but he didn't, due to his the inner issues he had.
And now,
no, but see, now this is my thing, right? And this is back to answering Nick Gas Oracle. If he was that at his prime, and right now he can barely do like the offensive things he's doing, plus he's been injured so much that athletically he's hampered, what rim protection do you think he can provide?
That's a good point. He's more of a stretch big now.
He's a stretch big who's only like big in size, not in the way he plays. And so you have that, like, what type of archetype that Thibodeau wants for his bigs. DeMarcus Cousins doesn't follow that.
That's probably why he didn't get an invite to, or even a workout, or just to bring him in the building to work him out. Maybe that's the reason why. G Money, go ahead. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine. And look, Boogie's a good player, but what killed him too was his attitude at times. I felt he was kind of a hothead at times. He cooled off a little bit at the end of his career, but he was more of a hothead that either didn't want to listen to. The only coach he respected was Mike Malone. But other than that, he didn't respect any coach. His attitude. Remember times he was throwing chairs and stuff in Sacramento? He had a really anger problem. and he was injury. Boogie's a great Boogie in his prime. You can say was a star, superstar debatable, but you can say was a star at the time in Sacramento. It's just that he wasn't a number one option on a championship team. He wasn't a number one option though. He was more of a number two, number three if he was healthy around that though. But he wasn't a number one. And to be fair with Boogie, he had trash teams, mediocre teams around him, and bad ownership though. Like the Kings are just a joke, man. And speaking of Sacramento, what do you think about them firing Luke Walton?
Wow, you need to do some. You need to do something there. That was one of the first of many moves for Sacramento. I think they're gonna do some moves there. You know,
Yep.
there's gonna be moves. They first. I don't think they're just gonna make some moves. They're gonna want to have to get a team with a lot of picks and get some teams who has a lot of picks for this upcoming draft or forward and start moving some players. They've been. I think what they've been. Most of the players been there pretty much for a while. Buddy Hield's been there for a couple of years now. Fox. I'm not saying they're getting traded, but we already see Marvin Bagley doesn't want his father last year said he didn't want to be there. They want to be there. It's just for some reason that collective group of players don't mesh. They don't fit the system, the direction, and they're getting a bit older. So look
Even Tristan
for.
Thompson too is upset too. If you watch Tristan Thompson, he's upset too with the direction, like you said. Sorry for interrupting you, BX.
No, you're good. No, you're good. You're good. You know what? I forgot Tristan Thompson was in there. If his contract wasn't so ridiculous, that's a good power forward that you could bring and play for the Knicks to get offensive rebounds, play defense. That kind of don't need him for scoring because we have so much firepower on the perimeter. But the Knicks don't need a point guard. But if Tristan Thompson was at a cheap contract, that was a nice veteran that Thibodeau would play if they needed to, just to spell Julius and if you could mix Obi at times, or if they have issues with the centers getting injured, Tristan Thompson could hold his own playing the center position and a pest, a really good. He has the art of playing of getting rebounds. It's like I always say, and I keep saying it. Rebounding is your positioning, your art of positioning, your body and your technique. Also, size helps, but if you're being boxed out and positioned well, you could really out rebound a lot of players. Look at Rodman. It wasn't out rebounding guys like Shaquille O'Neal in those days, and all the good centers, Morney and so forth. And Rodman, his positioning, his technique was one of the best in basketball. Oh, you're muted, G Money.
Right. I was just trying to check something, but yeah, man, Tristan Thompson, I think he's gonna get bought out. I don't see him staying with Sacramento. Regarding the Knicks, by the way, Derrick Rose had a salute. By the way, Derrick Rose had a sore ankle. He didn't play today, so he might come back against the Suns because he has 2 days to relax his ankle. So he might come back in the Phoenix game. But Sacramento, they just don't have a direction. The problem with the Kings, really, since 2007 on, they have no direction. Bad coaches, bad ownership, horrible play on the court sometimes, drama. It's like this team just lacks direction, and it's sad. Another team that kind of underachieved a little bit during the years, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota, even though they've won 4 in a row as of late, the Wolves don't know to use their talent consistently. You had Kevin Love, you had Rubio, Towns, Butler, Crawford, Rose, Wiggins, now Edwards, and this team just can't consistently get it right. It's like coaching. You had Rick Alderman. I mean, people forget you also had Brandon Roy. I know Brandon Roy was kind of done at the time, but you had Brandon Roy for a stretch. Berea, Karolinko. The Wolves just don't get it right neither. Man. The Wolves are kind of a garbage organization too. So there's a lot of bad organizations today. Now the Rockets are going downhill. Now Houston's going downhill. The coaching is not great. They don't know how to use their talent. Yes, some people tell me the Rockets will make it playoffs. I'm like, what the hell? I told you the Rockets team is not that good. Well, what?
See, for the Rockets, that's man. They owe Steven Silas. They owe Steven Silas a year. They owe him a year because he did not sign up for a rebuilding Rockets team. When Steven Silas got hired as a coach, What he signed up for essentially was to coach James Harden. Then
Yep.
he had a year where he didn't get, the roster he wanted to. He essentially had a roster of guys who didn't want to stick around. So you can
Yeah.
throw last year out of the window. Now this year he's kind of like, he's being forced to be a developer of young talent, even though his original assignment was to, essentially coach a James Harden like team, a James Harden led team. So as far as the Rockets, I don't hold anything against Steven Silas. If anything, I hold it against that whole organization
The
and not
ownership is
knowing how to
bad, and the
pivot.
players don't
Yeah,
try.
they don't know how
Players
to no,
don't
but
try.
that comes from the head up. That comes
Right.
from the head up. In number one, if the ownership gets a bad evaluator of talent, gets a bad GM, gets a bad, gets a bad, a GM, essentially bad president of basketball operations, then everything rots down from the head up. That's the
Yep.
way it goes. Once the head is no good, the body will rot, and that's what we're seeing in Houston. We can also say that to a fault in Sacramento because there
Mhm.
was a time, like, the reason, truthfully, I think the reason why Luke Walton got fired isn't because of how he's doing right now. It's simply because of the predecessor he had before him. David Yoger was going to get that team to a playoff run.
They're about to.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and even with knowing that De'Aaron Fox, if they knew the explosion, the offensive explosion he was going to provide the next year, I think David Yoger would have gotten that team to a playoff run. They
Mhm.
even really, I think the one thing that no one is really talking about in regards to Sacramento is the fact that you had a guy who coached Luka Doncic overseas, and they didn't pick him; they picked Marvin Bagley.
Yeah.
He had the scoop. Like, if there was anyone that could have given you a perfect scouting report on what Luka Doncic is as a player, it was him.
Right.
Mhm. But another bad organization, the Detroit Pistons. No one's talking about the Pistons. The Pistons have just been virtually garbage since 2010 on. You want to hear this? They've only made the playoffs twice since 2010. They barely made in 2016, and in 2019 they needed to beat the Knicks that last night to even make the playoffs. Though the Pistons too, again, they have some. They were good in the 2000s, good in the 90s, 80s, etc. But since 2010s and now they just don't develop. I mean, it's just that the drafting.
I
Yeah,
I would like to. I mean, you're correct up until this year, because so far it looks like this Pistons team, this young team, they've got a little thing going right now.
Yeah. They're
For them to
competitive.
even like, they are competitive. They're pushing,
true.
like, the Lakers. I know the Lakers, they came back and won on the Pistons, but the Pistons had a lead all throughout the game. They're
Mhm.
just having the problem right now with being a young team and not knowing how to hold on to leads, and that comes with growth. But you
Mhm.
see the Pistons so far, this team, I don't think they had a marquee free agent this year.
Right.
They got a free agent. Essentially, you have every young player coming back, and they're getting a lot of run together. So these guys, I know oh man, I remember watching them last year, and even though the Knicks beat them all four times last year, the last couple of games they kind of made it a game because Dwayne Casey is a coach of the year. He still
True.
knows what he's doing. Like, that's, we can't take that away from him. And regardless of the fact that he couldn't get the Raptors over the hump, I don't think that was a microcosm of just him not knowing how to coach those guys, because it was two moves that the Raptors made. One was getting rid of him, but two was trading for Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi, Danny Green, getting Marcus All too. Don't forget they got
Exactly, but
Marcus All
those
too because they no. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Dan, but DeRozan, Lowry, Valanciunas was never going to win a championship. They had to get Kawhi, Gasol, and Green to get things done. Yeah,
I agree with you there, but what I can say is that if you have Kawhi, does like and Dwayne Casey isn't fired, does that team still win the championship? We don't know. It's a we don't know, but that man still won Coach of the Year, and his pedigree can't be denied.
Sure, he's an okay coach. I get what you're saying. Dwayne Casey to me is an okay coach. He's an all right coach. I don't know if he's a championship coach. He's a coach that can get you to the playoffs. I agree with that. He's a coach that can win you a round or two. Is going to win him a championship? I don't know, but
I don't. But I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I don't think the coaches win the championships,
I
especially
know,
in
I
the
know.
NBA.
I know. I get what you're saying. Yes, you need players, and yes, the players have to get things done. But I'm saying there's also coaching that helps make it done because you also need some sort of coaching that's going to put the players in a position to win. Look at the Lakers right now, right? I know they've had injuries. This team is 9-10. This team should be better than 9-10. There's reasons why the Lakers are struggling. It doesn't mesh. The talent doesn't consistently mesh, and also, in my opinion, Frank Vogel is not making the proper adjustments for the Lakers to be successful. There's reasons why they're struggling. Westbrook, even though he's starting to figure things out a little bit, though, he started a little bit slower. Anthony Davis, yeah, he had his moments, but there have been times in which he came on and off. Also, their defense was horrible. The Lakers defense, other the Lakers defense was they were 29th in defense, going to layups, dunks, and open threes, and their execution sometimes is questionable. So there's reasons why the Lakers are struggling. One is coaching because Frank Vogel he needs to learn to make the proper rotations, and two is the players, in my opinion.
Let me tell you this: would it surprise you if we tomorrow morning we read that the Lakers make a coaching change? Because they was on he was there was rumors about it. If they would have lost to Detroit, we'll be seeing Fizdale coaching
It it would
Oh,
tonight.
it would
he will be
surprise
fired.
me. It would surprise me because
He will be
from
fired.
the beginning, ever since I saw this team being put together, that this isn't a Frank Vogel issue. You're saying that the talent isn't matching. I know he's not making certain adjustments, but if the talent from the beginning isn't completely, it isn't cohesive, it isn't cohesive together to where these guys can play together, then there's only so much that a coach can do.
True.
It's up
True.
to the players to
I'm
execute.
not saying it's all his fault. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he deserves all the blame. It is other reasons. I mean, you
If
know,
anything, this sounds like a Rob Palinka issue.
good point. Rob Pelinka needs to make proper moves and needs to make proper moves, man. And the problem with this Lakers team, man, there's reasons. They're not a good free throw shooting team. Their 3-point shooting comes and goes. And here's what's sad, right? The Lakers don't guard the interior very well, but you have Dwight Howard and AD that's supposed to protect the rim. That doesn't make any sense. And I just noticed they're not using Rondo right, which is crazy. I know Rondo is old, but remember, Rondo was a big piece into what they did in 2020 with his passing, his decision making, and if you notice in 2020, he improved on his 3-pointer a little bit. They're not using him right, and that's the reasons why the Lakers are just struggling. And because here's what I thought. I thought before the year, the Western Conference Finals to me will be the Lakers and the Suns in the Western Conference Finals. But right now, if the Lakers want to just make the playoffs at this point, this team, one, needs to get healthy. Two, they just need chemistry. And three, they need to play like a unit. The problem with this Lakers team, they pick and choose when to show up. Like they need to do more backdoor cuts. They need to and if you're Anthony Davis, I understand you're not a post-up player, but dude, you've been in the league since 2011, 2012 season. You got to work on being consistent in the post. That's what I believe with Anthony Davis. And Westbrook, he's a great player. He can slash, he can fire, he can hit the mid range here and there, but his jump shot is inconsistent, I should say, and needs to show more better decisions down the stretch of games if the Lakers want to be successful. And if you're LeBron too, LeBron deserves some sort of blame. LeBron, he's a great player. He can attack. He's athletic. He needs to be more consistent in the jump shot, though. I mean, LeBron is an all-time great. He's a Hall of Famer, but he needs to be a little bit more consistent in the jump shot and needs to know when to take over the game, not defer a lot. That's my feeling with the Lakers. And like I said, this team needs to be better at defense. They're 29th in defense. The help during their championship run in 2020, they were what? Top 5 in defense. That's pretty upsetting if you're the Lakers. Because this team should not be 9-10. And like you said, BX, if heaven forbid they would have lost to Detroit, Frank Vogel, I'm sorry, could have been gone.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I wanted to thank Jarvis. Jarvis, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome aboard to the Jedi family. We'll appreciate you. We'll hopefully see you on. Hopefully, we get you on panel as well to join us. Definitely will enjoy that. And thank you for welcome to the Jedi family. We'll definitely be on. Also, we are on Spotify on all the audio platforms as well. Reason FM, Spotify, Anchor FM, Buzzsprout, Beam, Podbeam, all the different places where you Google Play, everywhere you find your podcast, you can save your battery on your phone and just put on Bronx Sports Jedi. We have even individual Return of the Knicks podcast, not the watch alongs. It's just a podcast, one on one, just similar to the way we're breaking out roundtable style basketball, baseball, MMA, combat sports, hockey. So we do that on your favorite platform. Detroit Pistons have Luca Garza on the league on notice. Yeah, Detroit is competitive. We'll definitely, and Maria says Lakers are not the same team anymore. Remember, the Lakers were top 3 last year in defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's still,
Yeah.
they're still early. It's too early though. But before we wrap up, I want to go around your thoughts before we wrap up tonight. Going on because I know the guys are coming back within an hour to do their MMA and combat sport fighting, and we want to get off on a good note. So, G Money, give us your final thoughts, your closing thoughts for tonight.
It was a good win by the Knicks. The defense was physical, I should say. We did a good job showing toughness. We kept sharing the ball. We found the guys who were hot. Fizz did a good job with his rotations. Julius Randle didn't try to do too much. RJ Barrett had a good first half, hitting some big time threes. Evan Fournier had a monster game with his floaters, attacking. His three ball was falling. The defense was on point. I thought we contained AD just enough, and I thought we contained Westbrook in the fourth quarter when it was time, and we slowed down Melo. It was a great win for us. I mean, good win, I should say. A good win for us. Hopefully, we can carry it against the blazing hot Suns, and time will tell. And now we're starting to figure things out at home. We won 2 in a row at home. We're 5-5 at home. Now we're starting to figure things out at home. So hopefully we can take care of the Suns on Friday and just take one game at a time and go New York, go.
All right, Chef Dan.
Just a great game overall. We see that ever since the team meeting, they've been addressing certain things. We see a lot more aggression. We see a lot more of players taking accountability in certain things, and we're also seeing Thibodeau. He's just opening up more as a coach. A lot of the things they said he would never be comfortable doing, we're seeing him do more and more. So it's just an amazing thing to see. Carry on the momentum. That's it. Just carry on the momentum. I know each game is its own, but just carry on the momentum. As long as we find a recipe for our own success, then we have a way to kind of just attack teams, and from there we can make those adjustments. But we're finding our recipe for success. So great team win tonight.
Yep.
Awesome. With me, I want to thank. First of all, I want to be thankful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I want to be thankful. You guys all enjoy your Thanksgiving with your family, your loved ones. We'll probably do a podcast tomorrow or Thursday. Thursday we'll probably just do those that want to join us. That I know it's a family. It's a family. I know you're gonna spend time with your families, but those that are away from their family, that are not able to spend time with their family, or just need someone a place to speak, I might come on around 9 o'clock at night, whatever, depending on if the food coma don't put me to sleep, and just talk about sports in general, and or have a conversation. Anyone that would like to join us, any all sports, all topics will be open just to have us here. We'll see on Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for everyone tonight, especially. I am so thankful for all the likes, over 560 likes. And thank you for the viewership, the subscriber count, 1.75, close to 1.8 thousand. I appreciate it. The quest for 2K. Thank you so much for the love that you have for not just myself, for Chef Dan, for G Money, for Z, for Austin. Thank you for the network. For everyone that's part of the network that wants to be part of the network and are here genuine. I appreciate everyone, all the Jedi in the chat, everyone coming in and writing in the chat. I love it that this program is an audio participation program. and we enjoy the audience participation in the chat and going back and forth, the good comments. Even if we could agree to not, we could agree to disagree, but it's always civil and it's a family affair. And I appreciate it. I'm thankful for my Thanksgiving of meeting everybody on the program, every person that I spoke to, not just on this program, every program I'm on, any content that you see me on. I'm thankful for each and one of you guys for giving me your time, for allowing me to have a conversation with you, even if agree or disagree, or if you don't even, or I come off rub you the wrong way, or. But I'm thankful that I've met you. I thank you that you have come into my life and my path and gave me your time. So I appreciate you guys. I humbly thank you guys. I will keep each one of you guys always in my thoughts and prayers. That you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving and continue to be blessed and welcome those that are new to the Jedi family. And thank you for those that welcome me into the YouTube family. So I appreciate it, each and every one of you guys. I humbly and like again, I can't stop saying the word thankful because this is what this not just this time of year, but all the time. We should always be thankful, and I'm thankful for it. And I thank you for giving me your time. And from Bronx Sports Jedi Network, everyone on the chat and in the panel as well in the chat, you have a wonderful evening. The Knicks won 106-100. Put a smile on our face. The Thanksgiving, I can smell the turkey already. I know we got 24 hours or more. Or me, I put my turkey at 4 in the morning, and I'm ready for the kickoff before the first football game. But that's just my tradition at home. But hey, you guys, see you guys. I'll see you when I see you guys again. Have a good night, and we'll talk soon.